Hello, everyone, and welcome to. Is this our first round 2 of brackets match of Challenge Cup?
I think it's not our first, but it is
I don't know.
damn close.
We're
I have no
early
idea.
in round 2. And I'm Sadie. I'm here with Baseball and Tobias, and we are bringing you LePlopeur versus DareDevinX. Thank you for waiting through our technical troubles. Mido decided to hate us today.
Which, par for the course. Mido don't provido today. In any case, yeah, this is LePlopeur versus Daredevin, French versus German, matchup as old as the ages. That
Wow.
being said, I mean, that was sitting right there. Come on.
You're right. You're right.
That being said, these two sure have picked some settings today. In the meantime, though, before we talk about that, let's have a quick look at their head-to-head stats.
Yeah, they've had 18 head-to-head encounters, which I didn't know. I'm assuming that doesn't mean one-on-ones.
No, just
Okay.
they've been in the same race. So that means, for example, they've both joined the same weekly. They both did a one-on-one race maybe, but yeah, any race that they joined counts for that. That
Got
means of those, LePlopeur won 8, but Devin won 10, and Devin has 255 races. At least standard tournament or standard races on race time so far. LePlopeur has 68, but LePlopeur does have the better time in a race. LePlopeur once finished at 1:47 and 57 seconds, whereas Devin's best time ever was 1 hour 53 minutes and 32 seconds. So these are pretty damn evenly matched.
Yeah, and 8 to 10 wins is really close. So this should be a good match.
It certainly is. In terms of settings, we're already starting, so this is going quick. But in terms of settings, we're looking at interior entrance rando. We're looking at open Deku tree, adult starting age, and random spawns. So anybody's guess as to where we are about to head off to. That's
a start.
Oh yeah, that's a spawn. Okay, so
Great.
that does put some things in logic straight away. We have access to the crater without having anything, without even having bombs as an adult. And obviously we do start with Nocturne in our hand. So
Yeah,
I guess
Nocturne is a great song to start with. Gets us this hint, which is Fairy Fountain outside Goron shop.
Fountain Wall leads to Goron shop. So Zora's Fountain Wall is the Goron shop in this case.
Yeah, so if you want your Goron tunic, if you want to buy it, you have to go there. Kind of less relevant without shop sanity, but good to know.
Was that lights?
It looked like lights, strength, or a gold rupee.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And Sadie, can you please fix the game audio? It's not just in Discord that we can't hear it. That is definitely light arrows.
Light arrows, cool.
Yes, I knew I was going to forget something, but there we go.
Hey! Very nice.
And I will also adjust that crop a little bit on LePlopeur's side.
Amazing. Alright, so both of them in Dampe race. That gives us more chance to talk about the settings. Indoor entrance randomizer. Gosh damn, I am not a fan.
Yeah, definitely one of my least favorite settings. I usually see it banned lately, so I haven't seen it in a little bit. The main thing is, well, Temple of Time is not going to be in its usual spot, probably. Which is unfortunate, because we have the Forest Med, so we can't just go get that song. Hi, Mirror Shield. And hi, Slingshot. Alright.
Indeed.
Great start.
Yeah,
so far we've seen exactly
quite a choice to start with for some items.
Free shield?
For sure.
That means almost certainly Spirit is gonna be a stone.
Yep. The game is never nice.
No, it's not. So we get a slingshot and a mirror shield off of Dampe. We also get, hello, that's Mido. Where did that?
Oh.
And Mido does
Magic?
provide in this seed. It is magic and a strength upgrade. I don't quite know which entrance LePlopeur took to arrive there.
That was Dampe's hut.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot again that it was indoor ER. I'm gonna forget. Oh, okay.
It's
We are
okay.
going to forget every single time until they walk into an indoor entrance.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we're in KF. Of course. This makes sense.
And that was a shooting gallery on Windmill. That's also a location that I think is pretty nasty in indoor ER, is finding where your windmill is so you can get the song there.
Oh, there's a fairy fountain.
So Windmill, you said, was the shooting gallery, and the shooting gallery was a fairy fountain.
Yeah, so you can
Oh.
actually be expected to go through Dampe race to get to Windmill. I think to get the song. You need Song of Time for that, of course.
Yep, but it is logical to be required to use Dampe Race as a connector in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Is
Hey,
that
how's the
vanilla?
Skulltula?
Oh my
That
god.
sure looked like vanilla. 40 skulls is dead, and 50 skulls is a oh no.
No way, that's the first one. No way. No shot.
If we have... I really, really don't want that to be our first bomb bag, but also...
I would like it to not.
Same.
We have had one bait 50 seed recently, like, let's not have another. If we believe hard enough, it will not be our first bomb bag.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty difficult for it to be the first bomb bag.
And I think that was a market potion shop. Wow, Kakariko is just great. Is just a fairy fountain village here. 3 fairy fountains already on the carpenter boss as well. That's what the market has here. That is Link's house.
Oh, hi. I'm home.
The bazaar, actually.
Yeah, all of the runners...
Oh, get one weight.
Yeah, but the
Ooh.
entrance is in CAG.
Yeah, but this is the wrong entrance though. This is CAC Potion Shop back.
Yeah, and
It's,
the front is also in CAC, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting.
Okay, so Rufio gives us the iron boots.
Ooh.
And that is a big chest. Frox
Frog
2 is
2.
dead. Good news.
Hook.
And a hook shot. Wow, okay.
Fennel, I think the
50
front was
skulls
in
at
Infa's
the
house.
Yeah, no, CAC Potion Shop front. That was the market potion shop that was in Impa's
Oh,
house.
okay.
So
the same guy
we haven't
who
seen
stands.
where the CAC. What? Are you kidding me, game? It's just
Wait,
the
what?
potion shop front and back entrances have just swapped places.
Oh my god.
That is
That's
hilarious.
gonna be confusing.
I'm obsessed. I love that.
It could have been a connector, but no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm feeling very suspicious about these items we've gotten so far. We already have a strength, we already have a hook, which gives us a bit available to us. If we can get into like Sacred Forest Meadow, we can start doing some Forest Temple checks, especially if we find a bow somewhere.
Yeah, Fox makes a really good point in chat. You could go get that song in Crater now, since you have Hook, which is not something that I would be thinking about, obviously, because Fox had to tell me that.
But DareDevin does it straight away. Meanwhile, LePlopeur is continuing
Ooh.
to check entrances. This is okay. This is another vanilla entrance.
What?
We have the guard house. The market guard goes to the market guard.
I have a feeling
Alright.
Temple of Time is going to be somewhere very, very gross.
Oh my god.
Fire foolish. Burning Cack is Requiem.
Woo!
30 dead.
30 is dead. Okay. So
Lost
if
Woods
there's
to
some
Bongo.
and so if there's some Skulltulas to worry about, it's all of them.
Additionally,
It's 50.
Daredevin got a free pass to Temple of Time with that prelude.
Yeah, Deku, Shadow, Water, Forest, and Jabu as our medallions. Deku, Shadow, Water, Forest, Jabu. Not the worst. And because we start with a free forest medallion, we also get a free horse. This is Epona's song in the Temple of Time. The free pass to Temple of Time is worth so much here.
Yes.
Yeah, and LePlopeur is definitely going to get that, but he is deciding to do some more adult checks while Daredevin is going child, and I'm not sure how I feel about Daredevin immediately going child.
I mean, you know, you get a bunch of songs as child, so
And
I
a
don't
bunch
really
of
hate
entrances
it.
as well. Market entrance checks are huge here.
True.
Yes.
You need to get the lay of the land. And market market has like 10 entrances.
Oh
so
my
whoops.
gosh.
Okay, Prelude is the only way to get to Temple of Time as adult. This was Market Potion Shop. Market Potion Shop leads to Temple of Time.
Yep.
Oh.
And Market Bazaar has the has Bombshoe Bowling.
Right.
Market Mask Salesman has the
Stable.
Cows.
Has a stable, yeah. And there's a Kokiri shop in Market
Shooting,
yeah. Oh boy. This is a
Bowling.
lot of information to keep track of.
Has
Hey!
Lon Silo.
Sure.
I hate indoor ER so much.
So much. So much.
Yeah, and the silo doesn't even have anything.
Nope, doesn't give us a damn thing. Okay, that leaves 2 more entrances
And the green
to
pants,
check.
right?
3 more entrances to check. Yeah, you're right. Green tunic guy, bomb shop, and treasure chest game. For that, it needs to be nighttime though, and it is not. So Devin is out of here.
Meanwhile, LePlopeur is in adult Goron City. Not sure what LePlopeur can... I guess getting Link the Goron.
Well, the Goron City entrance is child shooting. Goron City shop.
Yeah, Devin went into the Temple of Time entrance and found a lab dive, and did the check. It was a hard container.
Yeah, and it looks like LePlopeur is routing in, going to Lost Woods here in a moment.
Yeah, I don't mind this, getting some checks out of the way. Has Prelude, can go child, check the head whenever he wants. So, this is fine.
Okay. London Ranch Stables gives us, London Ranch Talon gives us Impa's house from the back. And the stables give us is Saria's house, I think.
Yes.
Thank you, Plop, for picking up Nehru's. Appreciate you.
Plop just picked up Nehru's love there. On top of the Dongo's Cavern.
Yeah, and Plop is going into DC, probably going to do up to the top right before getting the eyes, since he can't do the eyes right now, but just gain these free checks out of here.
Yep. Obviously, with a bomb bag on 50 skulls, you do hope to find another bomb bag anywhere else, and if you have access to Dongo's Cavern, which is relatively check dense, even if you can't completely finish the dungeon, you do it.
Yeah, and you could luck into choose. Which maybe is also what he's hoping to happen here. Cactomorpha. Iron boot. Thank you.
Probably those iron boots, yeah.
Yeah, and there's the windmill.
Where was it?
In the Lon Ranch Tower.
Oh.
Oh, that's annoying
I
to
hate
get
force stomp a
back
windmill.
to.
I hate that spot, though.
But you're going to see our runners going back doing the rare trek to London Ranch as adult because this is definitely valuable. It's a free
Oh.
song.
Speaking of valuable, that's a hammer in DC.
Yeah, that's really nice.
You do take that in the map chest straight away, in the immediately accessible as soon as you have a strength.
Yep.
Yeah, so
It's
go ahead.
not going to get LePlopeur any deeper into DC, but it is going to open up some bomb checks elsewhere in the world that otherwise would not be accessible.
Child spawn in CAC, which is in a fairy fountain. Devin has ZL now, and so can do all of these fairy fountains. Maybe is going to do them as adult. Or going to go do child market checks and then do them later.
Yeah, Kakariko really is great fairy fountain city.
Mm-hmm. There's
That was
four.
Granny's potion shop is a fairy fountain as well. So
Yep.
that makes 4. Temple of Time is child only without prelude. This seed, and both of them do have prelude though.
Yeah, luckily
Yes.
Prelude was just on Crater, and we had a super early hook shot so we could get that.
Yep, with spawn in DMC. So it was right there.
The seed was like, you're gonna need this.
I can already see people in chat's brains tying themselves into knots over these settings. It's great. Problem is, my own brain does the same thing.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've started to really get a grasp of Dungeon ER, and even Grotto ER is not too bad, but there's something about Indoor ER that just gets me.
Yeah, it really throws off my instincts about the game because I look at the screen and I'm like, oh, we're in, the Kokiri shop. We're in Kokiri Forest. No, we're not. And it just sort of makes me feel nauseous whenever I have indoor ER.
Imagine how Link feels.
Yeah.
You step
Imagine
into a
how
door.
our runners feel.
Yeah.
I know DareDevinX had some opinions about the indoor ER and the random spawn choices from LePlopeur, so...
Alan in Midos. Cool.
Sure.
Great spot for that, honestly.
Flop getting the news. Yeah, Devin got Epona's. It was on Temple of Time.
Yep, it's a free song from the Forest Medallion. Oh, Strength 2 on Talon.
Oh,
Hello.
thanks.
So
Oh,
hey, remember what I said about Spirit being a stone? with
It is a stone. I hate this.
Lady.
Oh my god.
What concerns me is also that what we need to get Requiem is Shadow and Water. We started with the Nocturne and we already have our boots in one half of our long shot.
Fire arrows.
Also, fire arrows in the Great Fairy Fountain in the Twins' house.
Yeah, probably Requiem will be pretty late. Probably. I
Flame
hope.
check is a bottle.
I am very excited about us having magic and fire arrows sub 20 minutes.
Yeah, and there is a bow in the seed. So
Somewhere,
We-
hypothetically.
we
sure.
will be able to someday do Wasteland.
It's the boys!
Oh my god, the boys!
The boys moved onto a mountain.
That is so boys of them.
Tent in the Valley covers Granny's Potion Shop. Okay.
Oh, and they put a sign outside of their new home to say who moved into their old
Yeah.
home.
They are so considerate.
Absolutely.
Me and the boys in the cabin at the mountain. Obsessed. Oh, fishing. Hi. I
Hello, fishing.
looked away. I don't know where we are anymore. Are we still
We're
in
still in
Kokiri
Kokiri
Forest?
Forest. We're still in Kokiri Forest. Deep breaths. We got this.
See, this is what I mean. Like, I look away and I'm like, oh, I have no idea
It
what's
is
happening anymore.
so disorienting,
Yeah.
especially when you have 2 or even 4 runners on stream.
Yeah, yeah,
If you're following one runner, fine.
sure. Myself, maybe.
Plop is fishing for explosives clearly.
And Devin's fishing for fish.
Oh, the
I'm
Zora
really good at
shop is
this.
behind OGC.
I mean, I sure am glad that they didn't pick Shop Sanity to go
Oh,
along
thank
with the
God.
indoor entrance randomizer.
Yes. I feel like that's like a quote-unquote popular combo to do them both, because it's kind of interesting.
I mean, they
But-
play off each other pretty well.
They do. They do. But then you get
mean
stuff
and
like that.
disgusting is what you mean to say baseball. Mean
Yeah.
and disgusting.
Yes.
And Tophile, you want to know what that's also 3 strengths for? That's 3 strengths for Blue Fire for Paradox Letter. Because why not? That's a thing that could happen.
OOT is Serenade. Plop, I think, is hunting for Choose.
Indeed.
Oh, right. Blue Fire is Cac Potion Shop. I don't know why I always think that's Zora Shop.
Rush Ice, anyone? Ice
So do
Cavern
I,
is on the
Sadie.
path to Phantom Ganon.
Colossus Fairy is the mask shop. Twins House is a fairy fountain. If this is the Twins House. That's the
No,
other
I think
problem
the
with
Twins,
indoor ER.
Twins House, this is... Yeah, I don't know the house. This
I
is
don't
a-
know the houses.
I think it is the Twins House, though. I think DareDevin actually skipped Link's house, which is interesting.
Oh,
No,
Lens
I
Game
think
is
No, it
Daredevil
was a
do.
fishing hole. Okay.
Oh. Cool. Lens Game being dead is really depressing. I'm sad.
Yeah, it's a sad day for the stream.
Yeah.
And we're inside of our second dungeon, DareDevinX entering into Deku and immediately getting rewarded with...
Oh,
Twins.
I hate everything.
Okay, so Know-It-All Brothers is near the Kokiri Sword. Twins is the adult Kokiri Forest Skull House. Okay, so Know-It-All and Twins is swapped from what we have on our list at the moment, but that's okay.
Oh, I was like, how did you figure that out? Someone said it in chat. Okay.
Someone chatted in chat. Yeah, the wise people of chat.
This is why
The
I
other major
always
setting, by the
say
way.
Chat is our like 3rd or 4th tracker.
Yeah.
Also, really the 4th commentator.
Oh, Bombat!
There's a bomb back.
Hi,
It is
Bomback.
Sphere 0. Open Deku.
Goodbye, 50 skulls.
Okay, we are not
Yay.
gonna get baited
Yay.
into doing 50 skulls today.
Yay, a wallet. Yay. I already forgot where Goron shop was, so I could look at the note sheet.
You could. Absolutely could. Goron City shop is in the Zora's Fountain, though. I wouldn't have needed to look that up. It's the first
Oh,
hint
right, that
that
was
we
a
got.
hint. Yep,
Yes.
you're right.
I do think it's interesting at this point that LePlopeur is still staying adult. I understand really wanting to find that bomb bag before going child, but there is a lot that LePlopeur can go get.
Yeah, this seed is really rewarding the play of just going child and following up on that open Deku immediately.
Yeah, and I would be surprised if LePlopeur doesn't go child after getting the Sacred Force Meadow song. I kind of get that, but the longer LePlopeur stays adult, the more time DareDevinX has to make progress.
Well, LePlopeur gets a lens for a dead lens minigame.
Or
Crossing? Anyone?
Well, sure.
we are a long shot away. Actually, no, we have a horse. We can cross. Wait.
Yep.
No, we are a long shot away.
We can't go to Wasteland, though, I don't think, in logic.
Exactly. You would
Yeah.
need the hover boots
Sorry,
for that,
Sadie.
or the long shot.
Yeah.
More big chests in Deku Tree. Both wallets are in Deku Tree.
I was hoping that was going to be like the hovers or long shot, so we could go to wasteland immediately.
Just give me everything
Yeah,
I want.
yeah. Daredevin doing a respectable B1 skip, ground jumping with that bomb bag.
Good choices. Ice Cavern still in the path of it. Wait a minute. Was that the third hint that we've seen of that? No. I
Second.
mean, I think I hallucinated the one in Kokiri Forest. Second
Wait.
copy.
Oh, I thought it was in Kokiri.
It was on Deku Tree, apparently.
Oh.
Vanilla Minuet, huh?
So Staria's in ice, I guess?
Yeah, quite probably.
Rox 2 is dead. I could have sworn that the PG hint was in Kokiri Forest.
It was over by the Deku Tree, I think. And I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Ah.
Profile is with me on this. Wait, is that
okay.
3?
No, Deku was iced to Phantom Ganon and Treasure Chest came dead.
And Phantom
That
Ganon
makes
was
sense.
in Kokiri Forest. Okay, it was
Exactly.
only 2. Okay. Am I going crazy?
Nope.
Maybe just a tiny bit, but we're all a little crazy here. I do think, though, with that knowledge, LePlopeur doing this dip into Deku is not terrible. You don't have a bow, but if you have a good sense that ice is just locking your forest access with Saria's, you might as well take a peek at what the key layout is.
Okay, that's
Okay,
confirmation.
it was
that
Kokiri Forest.
To Phantom Ganon was indeed in Kokiri Forest. Cool.
Good.
We are not going crazy just yet.
Just a little bit. I'm definitely a little bit there.
I mean, aren't we all?
When are we not crazy? Again, I said it before the restream. This is a Sadie restream. We're all a little crazy here.
Hammer was
True,
in
true.
Dodongo's cavern.
Yes.
Yep, map chest.
Yeah, Devin went child. Oh my god.
Yeah, Devin went child, so hasn't gone and gotten that. LePlopeur has
He
done...
will get it.
He will get it, eventually. Just LePlopeur has done a much more thorough adult one.
Sorry, my throat today is crazy. I just drank a bunch of tea, Sir NyQuil, so thank you.
Another thing that Toma actually reminded me of is we do have a foolish fire today, so that hammer might just be a quality of life thing and not a hard required thing.
Unless,
True.
of course, it's all dungeons, because the game has been spoon-feeding us all dungeons items.
Yeah.
We have our entire spirit kit, basically, minus a bow, and we have everything we need for Dodongo's Cavern. We have everything we need to beat Fire Temple, though not logically. Minus the hover boots.
It might be one of those things where, like, we wind up having to go into Stone Dungeon, so we might have a world tour, even if our AD isn't hard required, because our OT is Serenade today.
Yep.
But I would love to see a world tour. World tours are fun.
I am going to doggedly cling to that hope of all dungeons until proven wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna step away for just a minute here.
Oh, Tawfile makes a good point. Nothing else in Lost Woods at the moment other than Lens. So
Have we got? I don't think
Um,
we've seen a Skull Mask hint yet. And
That's true.
oh, Skull Mask is
But it can't
dead.
be. It can't be.
Right, because God, I keep forgetting how paths and always hints and stuff interacts. I've been bad about that lately. So
Yeah,
if it is anything else, it is Skull Kid.
Yeah, it could be Skull Kid. It could be for crossing. But of course, let's see Skull Kid first before we jump to any conclusions.
But
We don't know where Saria's. Oh, wait, we do know where Saria's is. It's in ice.
Do we?
We assume.
it
Yeah.
could also
I mean,
be
it's
a bow
past the
and
Phantom
ice.
Cannon.
Yeah, it could be. There's a bow in ice, and Saria's is somewhere else. But at the moment, it's looking like Saria in ice. Ends is path-ish. I agree with that.
It's like path light. Diet
Path.
path.
Path until proven
Not
otherwise.
Path until a better one emerges.
Yeah.
Cactomorpha, huh? Yeah, there was a hookshot there. Unsurprising.
And irons.
I will say, Bronze Noob, it's not going to be Treasure Chest Game because Treasure Chest Game has unfortunately already been hinted dead.
Yeah, very sad.
Disappointing. And here's the last remnants of having to do any sort of trade quest dying. That was a blue fire bottle in Forest Temple. So the bottle that Big Goron could provide for us is now entirely useless. Though that gives us the opportunity to frog warp if we do find the correct item perchance. Cacta Queen Gola, huh?
Oma.
I think we got the slingshot there, right?
No, that was on Dampe Race.
Huh.
Have we seen all the fairy fountains there?
I don't think so, because I'm not sure Daredevin's looped back with ZL to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so K-Sword could just be sitting on a fairy fountain.
It wouldn't be path though. It's not required.
Oh my god, you're right! It's open
That is
Deku!
confusing.
I'm confused.
It's open Deku. Like there is nothing.
What?
Hold
Hookshot
on.
for
Shot for
Prelude!
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Okay, yeah, that's true.
Oh, that sucks.
What a terrible game.
This, why do we play this?
I
But yeah,
don't
the
know.
Cac path to Morpha is Iron Boots. Cool.
Devin buying bomb chews from the bomb chew guy. I love this. I don't even need the carpet salesman. I could just buy it in Kokiri Forest.
And that's the right choice because bomb chews are quite a bit cheaper if you buy them from the bomb chew shop guy.
Yeah, and Daredevin has 2 wallets, so he's got plenty of rupees to buy them.
Yeah, I mean, Devin will probably do the same mental gymnastics that you witnessed all of us do. Realize that he drafted Open Deku and be like, oh, Prelude, game sucks.
True that.
Yeah, and Wayfaring Fox is saying that if Devin is savvy, he should know that Goma path is just to get a child. But again, Daredevil was not super happy about indoor ER, was not enthusiastic about playing this. So I'm going to be interested to see how well Daredevil kind of knows his indoor ER.
What a
I've seen him
hint.
practice some of it, but yeah, market is foolish.
What
Which is
a hint.
That is great.
especially with entrance randomizer, that is huge. Actually.
Yeah, that's
Well,
crazy.
And that's extra huge for LePlopeur because he has not gone child yet and has
Yep.
not done the market checks.
Exactly.
And
That's why
Get
it's
a treasure
crazy.
chest game check without LePlopeur knowing that it's foolish or that it's useless. So we got a few guesses in chat, and
Oh. I haven't
where
been
did that
paying
treasure
attention.
chest game show up?
I don't know.
I believe it's in Crater somewhere, but I
The
could be
ferry?
wrong.
It could be Crater Ferry.
Cool.
That's funny. Cool spot.
I actually think it's the hottest spot they could have picked.
Haha.
Sadie, get out.
Oh my god. The soundboard.
I love how everyone forgets the soundboard until I use the soundboard.
I do forget. Alright, so DareDevin is DareDevin doing chickens?
No, he's checking Impa's house
Okay, thank God.
backsides, I think.
Good. Good.
Which
Yeah.
was
There's a
checking
fairy fountain.
Fairy fountain. Yeah, he's just gonna clear up the fairy fountains, I think, as
Okay,
he
good.
walks through here.
Very good.
Oh, quick little reload there.
Okay, come on, give us something good.
Plop going child. Gonna pretty much get to not check any of the entrances and market. Which is cool.
Yep.
Where was Windmill?
Uh,
Oh, Lon. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Devin's like, wait, where was Windmill? Oh, this is adult shooting gallery. Okay, Windmill, Cack Windmill has the adult shooting gallery.
Child was in. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can hear the wheels in Daredevin's mind grinding as he's trying to remember where Windmill is because he wants to go into the well.
He wants to go into the well. Yeah, he can full clear it. Has he ever checked Redead Grotto in Kakariko, actually?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure LePlopeur did with the hammer, but I'm not sure if Daredevin has.
I don't remember it at all.
There's our
Burning
second
Cack
Burning Cack
double?
hint on LePlopeur's side. Hyrule Castle 1.
Didn't we get a Skull Mask dead hint, though?
Yes.
Top file, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Fox. Also that. Oh,
Free shirt.
dug up a dirty blue shirt out of the ground. Cool.
It's like
Awesome.
there's a little dirt, but it'll wash
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Get it because
Um,
it's our.
Yeah, so we don't.
Free shirt from the graveyard, though.
Yeah. Took a dead man's shirt. Dumpe was like, yep, this is legal.
Well, he ain't gonna
Still
need it
good.
anymore.
That is now my canon Dumpe voice. Incredible.
Oh, wow. I guess. Knock yourself out.
Wow.
You got some good southern twang for someone from Germany.
Yeah, so we don't need to go to the OGC ferry at all. So we got our blue shirt.
Yeah, we just do not have to worry about that. Especially because the more I think about it, the more I am pretty sure that Graveyard was lights.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
It was very definitely light arrows in the crate.
gosh, Plop already has 10 skulls? Wow. Gamer.
Oh, big chest in the well.
And at 3 hearts still, Daredevin is deciding like, hey, actually, I'll take along what's in that chest.
They're textured for a reason.
What true textures when?
Soon. I mean, what?
What?
What? I don't know. Huh? Anyway, we're in the well. And Plop has Bolero.
Yeah, it was mentioned earlier, but Plop is having a lot better time with routing, having that minuet on this first child go.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Devin has just this huge advantages in items that he's already found.
Yes.
Second strength, Din's fire arrows.
The good news is that Plop's not gonna miss those items, I believe. I don't think they were in super out of the way places. And
I mean, they're all in Deku Tree Greg.
I do think something that's working in Plop's favor is that he started to do a bit of Dodongos. Because Deku Tree will take no time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Devin is going to end up doing everything that Plop did. So I really think it's just going to even out. Fox is making a good point, though. Not having ZL is not great. Gonna have to go back to all those fairy fountains.
Alright, so so
Yes.
far yielded very blue
Scale.
things. Ice arrows and a scale.
Basically,
Scale is
hard
nice for
wired.
routing.
Yes. Especially because we do, in theory, logically, have to do Ice Cavern. And I love a scale for getting to ice.
Through that. More health for Devin.
Oh,
Another heart container. The well
That's
is
two.
all kinds of healthy today.
we think Saria's is an ice, bronze noob. Rek is on burning cack.
Ice Cavern is on the path to Phantom Ganon.
Yes. Yeah, and the other thing about Saria's is Lost Woods is path to Bongo, and so that could be on Skull Kid. Right now it's the lens, so we're hoping that it's something else.
Yeah, right now we don't need Spirit. I'm getting suspicious of Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit has like 14 checks or something. So it's never like a bad play per se. There's just no easy way to get there yet.
Go to GTG first.
True.
If you're after checks.
True, true.
Yeah,
And we have opponents. We can go. Yeah. Yeah, especially when like we know that we don't actually need to beat Spirit Temple. Go to GTG first, which everyone knows to go to GTG first, but if you needed another reason.
Is the scale kind of the only thing Daredevin's really found here in the well?
Yes. Totally worth it, in my opinion.
I
But
wonder
yeah.
if Plop will even bother with the well after getting that bomb bag, or if he'll just go back adult. Well, I guess DC is a stone, but...
Yep.
But, like, with
Yeah.
horse to get out to GTG, with bombs to finish up clearing Dodonga's Cavern, I wonder if those are more appealing checks than hoofing it back to Lon Lon so you can go back and do well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on what his time of day ends up being for this back and forth from Lon Lon. I think if he misses time of day, he'll probably just be like, I'll go adult. Come back later.
Fair.
Which would probably be good for him. Except for missing that scale, Terrible loss. Yeah, I think it's just gonna depend.
We don't hard need scale for water except central pillar, correct?
We don't need scale for anything except for lab dive, which you need 2 scales and the 1 scale for the letter spot in the lake.
Okay.
And sometimes to access domain if you don't have bomb bag and CO, but we do.
Thank you
Scale
for,
is
for
just
laying out scale logic so nicely for me, baseball.
scale is the best item in the game. So, I know a lot about it. Yes, and Jax is correct about gold scale water. Thank you, Top File. The caps made me laugh. I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel like I have finally internalized how to enter Water Temple. Luckily, after, 3-4 years of commentating this game.
Amazing.
And I was confirmed crazy about the Deku tree having the Phantom Ganon path, so that's good. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine, and we are calm.
Yes.
LePlopeur?
Oh, not doing Deku. Interesting.
Huh. That's
Not
going to cost
good.
me.
Okay, King.
That's a choice you can make.
I
Huh.
don't know yet.
I think I already know the first question we're gonna ask if he comes in for an interview.
Okay, there's Green Tunic Guy's house in the market there, which is just, oh god, which one is this? Twins house,
Ah.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought LePlopeur had Market Foolish.
He does. He does. He wrote it down.
He might just be wanting to see what these entrances are so he can think about what else
Wish
he
Great
needs to
Fairies
find.
found
Yeah. He could just be looking at what... Oh, another shield. What is foolish? What do I not need to worry about? Interesting. I guess using time of day to be able to check all the entrances to see what exactly was foolish here. That's cool. It's kind of 5-head. Wouldn't have thought to do that.
Yeah, I would be really interested to know what he thinks the benefits of doing that are and how that kind of helps his routing.
Yeah, I wonder what he was expecting to see in market.
I mean, he now knows all the locations for all the Great Fairy Fountains, interestingly.
True.
And one of them is Foolish, for sure. We now have all of 3 entrances left to look at, which is the Zora's Domain Shop and Lake Hylia's Fishing Hole and Lab entrance. That's the entrance randomizer list done.
Yay.
And meanwhile, Daredevin has gone back adult, finished with that child 1 routing, and is gonna get to do a bunch of the stuff LePlopeur has already done. Plus some more.
Yep.
That being said, Market Foolish was on Zora's River Plateau, and I think only Daredevin has been to Zora's River so far.
Plop has it.
And okay, interesting.
Wait, did you say Market Foolish?
Market Foolish?
Yeah, Plop has it.
Interesting. Because the reason I think he went to market here is because he knew it was nighttime, and he knew also that if you do Deku, you're going to reset your time of day to morning.
Right.
So it does make sense to do something during nighttime before before you reset your time of day that way. It's just I'm kind of curious why he decided to check market entrances when he knew they were foolish. Anyway, Devin is now
Yeah.
summoned Epona.
Oh, GTG? Or just grotto?
GTG time.
Or going to lake? Many options.
Yeah,
Not checking TikTok photo yet.
Oh,
there he
no,
is.
veering off. Yeah, I think GTG is not a bad play at this point. You don't have a bow, so there's a couple checks you'll have to miss, but having those silvers is pretty big.
Yep.
Yeah, going to windmill, get the song. Maybe on the way to doing whatever he's gonna do next.
Yeah, because he can jump over the back wall of Lon Lon Ranch here and can route that into GTG, basically.
Oh my god, my favorite cutscene. Epona jumping over the
Yes.
wall. Because it's always different.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever gotten to see a runner do the Epona jumping the wall cutscene. I'm actually very excited.
I hope he does it
Today's
for
your
you.
lucky day.
Yeah.
So in terms of items that we are still missing, we have Dins, we have Magic, we're still missing Hover Boots for Shadow Temple. We still miss one hook shot for Water Temple completion. Forest Temple is a bow away, and Jabu, well, we need the entire kit. So 6 items?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, and luckily for the Jabu kit, we will get a hint to one of them.
We should, yes.
Whee!
Well, that was a jump.
That. I love that. Yay. Wow, glorious.
Majestic.
So free.
Yep, and it puts you right next to the valley.
Actually, great routing.
Yeah, it's really smart from Devin. I think we got storms in the Composer Grave.
That is correct.
I'm glad y'all were paying attention to where storms was because I completely missed it.
I looked at the note sheet first and then realized that Blue Roses is the notes tracker, so that's probably why she was asking. Thanks, Blue Roses, for
Thank you,
taking
Blue
notes.
Rose. Oh,
Was that strength 3?
That's strength 3?
That was strength 3 in Valley.
Oh my god, let's go to the Zora shop.
The
just for
Valley
fun.
Labor Girls are at it again.
We are, yes!
Valley is not dead, per se.
We should get it anyway, just for fun. Even though there's no reason to.
It's true. There is no reason to get it because we have the light arrows already and our OGC is confirmed dead. But why not get it anyway?
But they look nice. Fashion. Be careful what you wish for, melons. Trial entrance rando? Is that a thing?
Oh.
I don't know if that's a thing, but you know, as the line goes, somebody get real rope on the line.
It's probably already working on it. He heard us.
So the problem with trial entrance rando, I think, is that the doors inside Ganon's castle aren't their own loading zones. Like boss doors, for example, are.
Okay. Door rando.
Yeah, Fennel confirming Trial ER would be part of Door Brando. Also, I'm sorry if I'm suddenly getting quiet. I'm having to lean a little further away from my mic because my cat has decided to sit in my lap.
Hi, Bedelia. Hello. We love you. Hope she heard me.
Yeah, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get some cat comms.
Yes.
Interesting with Plop doing some Hyrule Field checks that we haven't gotten to see from Daredevil yet.
I don't think we've seen Remote Grotto from Plop though, right?
I don't think so.
Not yet.
Plop's gone to Valley?
Randomize the exits from the trials. That would be trash. Purple, please don't. Ooh, big chest on top of Gerudo Fortress.
And Toma confirming Plop did remote and it was nothing.
Oh. Do we know what the hint was? Yeah, Fennel, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's the problem with randomizing the trial exits is you can't go through them more than once.
Melons, Devin did not grab Scarecrow because Devin hasn't been to Lake.
Yep.
Nobody's been to Lake yet.
Plop is probably gonna go to Lake soon.
Yeah,
Right
he's
after this?
gonna Valley. He's gonna go Valley and Lake.
Yeah, probably will get Strength 3. Very exciting.
Valley Lake.
Yes! Great area. Pick it up! Yeah.
Woo!
He did pick it up just for the fans.
Thanks, Plop.
Giving us everything we want.
Yeah, good thing trials aren't on. Otherwise, we would have gotten 3 hints for that. So, that's cool.
This still gives us some sometimes hints. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Time to count the keys.
One.
That's gonna be it from me.
That's as far as you're going on key counting.
Yeah. Yep. I'm also gonna get some hints here. We are missing a path still. The path to Baronade, we hope.
But this is
Wait,
just toilet dead again.
Cool.
Cool. Awesome.
It's great. Sorry, Dastar.
Not a Death Star seed.
Yeah. Not your day, buddy. I don't know if he's listening. Hi, Dastar.
Hi, Dad.
I mean, he's been in chat earlier, but he might still have to work. So who
Damn.
knows?
Imagine.
Imagine working.
Yeah, that's
Monday morning.
Monday evening. It is 9 p.m.
Right.
That's just some Deku seeds in the water. 2.
It's also afternoon for me. Oh my god, it's 2 keys. I was gonna forget.
I never count keys, so I'm gonna try.
2. Toilet's dead.
Yeah, because how many checks are bow locked? Is it only the eyes or and
2
the one
in the lobby and
entrance?
2 near the ice statue.
Yeah. So 4 checks. Oh,
But
big
there's
boy.
a big chest right here. That's gonna be funny if that's a bow.
That would be nice.
That would be so funny.
Bottle.
It's a buck bottle.
Yeah, Devin didn't have a bottle yet. So that's actually good.
And that is 3 and 4.
Did we see a house? I don't know what happened. I was watching the GTG play. Sorry, Blue Roses.
We did not see a house.
Random house.
Oh,
Good.
lake
Oh,
fishing was
fishing.
a random house. Oh, well, yeah, we missed that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
God, right. There were entrances.
Yeah.
Of the 3 entrances that we were still missing, we just saw one and we missed it.
Yep.
Cool.
I forgot.
It was Link's house. What? No. No,
Oh.
lake fishing. Sorry. They didn't just swap places. I was confused by chat.
And we
That
saw
is
lab.
key number 5 on the ledge there.
I'm assuming we saw lab.
We have not seen Lake Lab.
No, I
Plop.
think we did see Lake Lab, but I looked away right whenever Plop went into Lake Lab.
None of us were looking. Yeah.
It's like we heard GTG key counting and immediately forgot about Plop's
We
side
were all
of the
like,
screen.
we all need to count these keys. No
However,
one.
Lake Lab is not Temple of Time.
Temple of Time holds the Lake Lab. Five.
6 even. We saw one on the ledge on the right side of the maze.
Oh man, see, I should not be trusted. Okay. Yeah, top file, the other way. Oh, it was Impa's house?
Thank
Okay,
you,
thanks.
Tafile. We got
then
there.
The fishing house, the fishing was some other house.
Nothing on the maze. 2 heart pieces on the right side of the maze.
A big boy, 2 keys in,
And here's 7.
And key number 7.
which is probably like 4 or something.
And 8.
Fishing was party house?
Which
What is
house is
party
party?
house?
And
Nice.
double demons. And I think that's it for the
my
maze
goodness.
checks.
That
Which
was
also
in the
means,
middle
though,
of
really anything.
no, GTG
Yeah.
really was a bust today.
And we've done
But it
all of it.
has
except for the
key,
bow
I think.
check.
Oh no, the bow checks. The bow checks are still there, still a thing.
Yeah, other than the bow checks, nothing.
Oh, where you turn in the pocket Kaku to wake up Talon. Okay,
Okay.
Talon's house in Kakariko, I see.
Yeah.
Carpenter's boss house.
Yeah, Plop going to ice, which is good. It's probably just Saria's. Could have a bow, which would be nice.
Yeah, I think that would be a better call than going to GTG. At this point, you know it's path for something. Even if it's just Saria's, you might as well. You
Yeah,
got
I
a
mean,
bottle.
I could see you going to GTG and then, like, playing Minuet. Oh, wait, no scale. Wow.
So helpful.
Yeah. Ugh. See? You see what the lack of scale does, everybody? It makes you sad.
And
can't route
hey, everyone on DareDevin's side, we're gonna
That
get
was
a
swag.
wasteland check.
Not just that, it was a very, very cool way to cross the sand river here.
Yeah. Wasteland swag backwalk? Damn.
Yeah. Inverted camera plus back is inverted camera is really powerful here actually because you don't walk backwards blindly and miss the spot where you
Yeah.
need to jump left actually.
Yeah, not just swag. Useful. Well done, Devin.
Alright, wasteland check is
Just a heart.
Art. Aw, because it loves us.
Aww.
Aw.
But does not love our runners because it did not give them anything useful.
Yes.
Okay, but the one day that there is something useful in Wasteland, and everyone last locations it, don't come yelling at me.
Yeah, it looks like Plop's gonna do the same thing that Devin did. Get this, go to GTG. Which makes sense. I just would love an ice play.
Yeah, I wonder if Plop is going to do the same crossing that Daredevin has. I'm not sure if Plop knows how to do that cross without hovers or long shot.
I would say so.
Yeah,
You did a good job, Jackstronomy.
Woo!
Yay, Jack!
budget!
Yay, get in the bag. Okay, so Daredevin is actually setting up for the Keaton mask here. I don't think we've actually seen... I mean, we've seen Skull Mask dead somewhere, but I don't recall where.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Daredevin knows that that's a thing.
I thought... Oh my gosh.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
Devin, don't get that skull. What are you doing? It's the worst skull in the game.
Daredevin thought about it for 2 seconds.
Yeah!
Nothing on right hand.
This play from Devin, thinking about it, actually makes a bit of sense, because Lens was the only thing that we found in Lost Woods so far, and Lost Woods is path to Bongo. So...
Additionally, LePlopeur dipped out of going to GTG and is going to Ice.
Oh yeah, he has iron.
Except it's a path to Phantom Ganon, and with this, with how the seed is going, at this point, it can just as likely be Saria's song as a bow.
Yeah, or a bow behind Saria's, or something else behind Saria's. So, yeah. Yeah, I think both of these plays are reasonable from the two runners right now.
Yep, he uses the blue fire here
Smart.
before skipping King Zora.
Give us our
Change
last
in the
path hint. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, doesn't want to though.
I know.
I bet they're
Oh!
both back of lake.
We're quitting. Never mind. I
Quitting?
don't know what Plop's doing.
Yeah, I'm really fascinated with Plop's kind of use of save quits to really quickly get places and reset checks and just do quick one-offs.
Yeah.
Actually really interesting. I'm not sure how efficient it is, but
Yeah, he's definitely like really thinking about what he's doing, which is cool. In a way that like I obviously wouldn't. So I approve. He's keeping me on my toes also.
yeah, and actually now that Plop's doing this, I've never thought to ask this, but I'm guessing you can't do King Zora skip after he's unfrozen.
You can, I think.
You can.
I don't think it changes anything.
You sometimes target him accidentally, but that's about the
okay.
only thing.
Then yeah, because I'm wondering why Plop reset just to come back here unless...
You're about to see why.
Oh, to also check the Zora shop entrance. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Except,
Oh,
of
no.
course, no! Oh! Except, of course, if you dump your blue fire in front of the red ice,
No. I'm sorry, Plop.
by accident. Oh no,
Damn.
he's
That was
mad.
really, really 5-head unfortunate that it turned out like that. I liked watching him try to swing the bottle to re-catch it though, like it was bugs. Very depressing.
Yeah, it's like,
This
like
is just like,
maybe
wait,
if I
no,
swing
no, no,
fast
no, give me
enough-
that back!
Yeah.
That entrance is not in Logic currently. We don't have reliable access to blue fire at the moment. Well, it's in Logic as child.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I will say, I think that some of the routing from Plop is really showing Plop's comfort level with interior ER. Plop knows how to get to some of these checks in a way that Daredevin and I think a lot of runners wouldn't think to do.
Yeah, I don't know about Plop's drafting history, but it definitely looks like something that he's played a lot before. Which is good, you know, like in the drafting environment, you gotta have stuff that you know that you're good at.
And Fox is also pointing out it is in logic because we know where to buy Blue Fire. We have 2 wallets and we have a bottle in GTG.
Oh.
I guess that's true.
Hover boots.
Okay, so Lens is path to Bongo.
And
Oh my god.
Rudos.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
okay.
god. Okay, Lens path to Bongo
Just-
for the hovers. Cool.
That's
Let's-
ridiculous.
Really hope we don't get a spirit to Baronade hint because otherwise we're just gonna have a boomerang hunt.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that'd be nice for Plop, but Plop will probably figure it out if Skull Kid is nothing once he gets Saria's, but still. This is all long shot locked. Another good point.
Wow, DareDevin collecting the silver rupees here?
I think
And
he
in-
remembered that he has Dins.
Additionally, not only is Spirit before Long Shot, but with Rudo's letter there, that also means that Ice is after Long Shot.
Right. Right. Yeah, so this, whatever's in that big chest, it's not going to be long shot.
But it will be something.
Could be a bow. I think.
That would be pretty sick if it was a bow.
Could be a ring. That's true. It's better. Maybe?
None
Better
of
than
those
nothing?
things.
I mean, it's better than like another slingshot.
But also, there are significantly better items we could find.
Yes, but now we can fight Bongo with a big Oron sword, so trade-offs.
Blue rupee? What else? Didn't see the right side yet.
16 skulls for Plop. Very responsible. It was nothing, apparently.
Yep, junk.
Can LS be chillin' in shadow before the hover boots are needed? Yeah?
Sure.
With the items we started with, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
With a free Nocturne and Din's Fire and Magic just being very early, for sure.
And a free hook, too? Yeah, go for it. Devin has choose, right?
Devin did buy choose.
Okay. So, he can technically beat Shadow. Not sure where Devin is going now. Back to GTG?
To do what?
I don't know. That's why there was that hesitance in my voice. Fortress Roof with the hovers.
Oh.
Chat is so
Oh.
smart. What? Like, they should do this. Hey chat, you know, you can volunteer to commentate. And use your genius to talk up here instead of me. So, and you should, because you all are very smart and know what you're doing. Put in an application in the Discord.
and even if you don't always know what you're doing, neither do we.
Clearly, they let me commentate. So, oh, big boy.
More magic.
Too? And it's Saria's song. Okay.
And that's your path to Phantom Ganon. Just for Sacred Forest Meadow Axis. That is unfortunate because we now have 0 leads on where a bow might be.
Yes.
You know, with 3 of them in the world, you'd think that that would be less awful, but unfortunately, it really sucks.
Could be in shadow. That's all my brain can think of. Yeah, Fox is with me. This isn't a big issue right now, but Devin is at some point going to need another scale or to go back to Rufio and get the irons.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Devin didn't do Rufio. Did anyone see what happened with that?
I forget. And the concern is that the path to Morpha could be fulfilled by the hookshot that he found there. Hopefully this is just gold scale and we're done. Oh my god!
Oh, baseball!
Oh my god!
Baseball
You're welcome.
Getting the foresight this time.
You're welcome, everybody.
Baseball with the spoiler lock read.
That's right. That's right. I'm pretty good.
It's because you are like fine-tuned to the scales.
Hey, it's true. I know where they are because they're my best friends. So, yeah. Yeah, Jax, I got you. Yeah. Big fairy strat. Okay, Devin.
Narvel's saying, with Dins, isn't there a really gross possible first bow location in a forest? Ugh.
No. Yeah, possibly.
What does Dins put in logic in forest?
Oh,
I mean,
lighting that one torch.
There is nothing that Dins puts in logic in forest.
Oh, I mean, with hovers, yeah, you can do 3-key forest. The ice switch?
Yeah,
with fire arrows,
because there's
right?
the torch and you fire through it.
Oh, with Dins. You can do that with Dins?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I really didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything to the torch, but you can just stand next to it and use Dins. The ice switch just needs to be unfrozen.
Wow. Huh. You learn something new. Every time you commentate. I swear. You can probably get enough keys. You could do 3-key forest, I think, and maybe get it to work.
Yeah, I think we saw at least 2 keys.
I don't know. Hi,
Hello,
Bedelia.
cat.
It's like, okay, you have lost lap privileges whenever you start biting at my headphone cords.
Thank you, Bedelia, our guest commentator for today.
I had to put a blanket for her on the floor, like
Aw.
a bring your child to work day situation to keep her occupied.
I love her.
So we have Child Goron City from LePlopeur and DareDevin's in Shadow with a big
Oh.
chest.
Oi!
Last possible chest without hover boots. It's a boomer. Oh god. Okay. So that ain't in logic. Wait, I mean that's in logic, but it's not giving us anything without also having Rudo's letter. So
Which
both
Jabu
the
is
Rudo's
behind
letter
Launch.
and the hover boots are off limits to us right now and out of logic. Devin is just gonna finish Shadow Temple at this point.
As he should.
Yeah, and that boomerang's not in logic because we needed long shot.
Well, no, it's logical. It's just doesn't give us anything. That's what I meant.
Oh, you're right.
It's not
Yeah.
helpful.
Okay, yes.
Because Rudo's is out of logic.
Yeah,
Rang
Rudo's is
does
not-
nothing.
Mm.
I mean,
By
you
itself.
can get the 50 bomb bag.
Oh,
if you want, I guess,
you
but-
know what I'm
But anyway.
suspicious of? We don't know what's on 20 skulls.
Yeah,
Well, LePlop is about to show us. I think he has.
Yeah.
He's at 17.
Flop is getting close, so hopefully we'll see that soon. 10 we saw. It was nothing. Oh yeah, Devin has 7 skulls, so.
Yeah, Devin's like, you know what? If something's on skulls, that sucks for me.
Yeah, it's a common play to sort of maybe get 10 on the way, but not worry about it too much. I don't know what's right.
Yeah, I would be nervous about skulls with realizing Longshot has to be earlier than Spirit with both Hovers and Rudo in there, because that's 2 dungeons locked behind it.
Hmm.
And Jackstronomy dropping the note-taking hints in chat. If you take notes on pen and paper, get a really wet pen so you can write fast without much pressure, or a whiteboard. I love it.
To this day, Baseball responded that she's dropping her pen into water as we speak. So,
I stopped paying attention
soak
to the
it.
race to make that joke, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Devin just had a quick peek at Spinning Blades room, saw it was a junk chest and a heart piece, and didn't bother any further. So we're out of here and on to the Crusher room.
We love lens strats in Shadow. It's very nice, especially in this room, so that you don't like miss the ledge and fall off. So I appreciate Devin making use of it.
Yeah, there's also a lot of speculation going on in chat about where that long shot could be. It's pointed out that we still haven't checked back of DC, and it's very possible we could have a vanilla long shot today.
More keys. Have we seen the boss key?
I don't think so.
Nope.
You know, there was talk of getting a boss key icon. I don't know if that ever happened, but I really want it. So I can see if the gamers have the boss key. Hi, Dastar. We
Hi,
were talking
Dastar,
about you
we
earlier.
miss you.
We miss you. You changed your color.
And also, next restream command is not accurate. I will be fixing it here in a second.
When is the next restream?
Well,
That would be tomorrow.
Oh my god,
oh,
really?
tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh.
As far as I'm aware.
I
Or did
thought...
I misread our schedule?
I think you're thinking Thursday, not Tuesday.
Oh, Thursday. Yeah. I was like, I could have helped. No. I can't help on Thursday.
Imagine being able to read.
I can't. You can check out the events tab in the Discord, and that usually has a list of restreams, and it even adjusts to your time zone.
Indeed.
So,
Yeah, that's the
what I
one
do.
thing that I hate about doing the next reach stream command is that I always have to go look up what the time is because I get in Pacific and I know nobody cares about Pacific time.
Same. Me too. That's how I am.
You don't care about Pacific time?
No, I have to like look constantly and like do math in my head because I'm in Pacific time.
Pacific time represent.
Oh my gosh, you even put it on the Nightbot. Nice. Yeah, I'll be moving east soon. TM. Not yet. Pacific time for a little bit longer.
Abandoning me.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll miss the West Coast.
And speaking of
Narville! I'm crying. Why did I think that was so funny?
the reason we're able to make all of these Pacific Standard Time jokes is that we're not finding much of anything here in Shadow, are we?
Yeah, and Plop is doing chickens, so we are scraping the bottom of the barrel for content.
I don't hate this from Plop with CAC being path. Again, we have some stuff that could really easily fulfill that path, but also, you know that long shot's early. Well, Plop doesn't know that long shot's early, but it could be early.
Yeah, I mean, we could just stumble into the second hook shot here, and ooh, the whole Morpha kit is in CAC. So I don't hate it. I just hate chickens. So, yeah. Keep forgetting that Fresh Coast is a thing, but I will not be going.
If you want to get the people from both the East Coast and the West Coast mad at you, then talk about the Fresh Coast. Yeah.
I actually think that the Fresh Coast is a cute name.
It is absolutely. It is just
I'm like, oh.
anyone from the Sea Coast is like, what the hell is that?
Oh yeah, I mean it's like a aw, you know, like you think you have a coast? That's so cute, but it's a cute name.
Or just come to Central Time like I do 3 or 4 times a year and, you know, have no coast.
And don't even remember.
That sounds
what
boring.
Central Time is compared to where you actually live.
The Fresh Coast is the places that are near the Great Lakes, for folks.
The freshwater lakes, everybody.
The fresh
freshwater
coast
lakes.
of Bel Air.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Jax, I think
Devin
Alaska is called
is,
All Coast.
Yep, Devin is is almost done with with Shadow Temple here. We are about to see a cool trick because he still hasn't found a bow.
Yep.
Oh, I do love this bomb chew strat.
Yeah, and Plop is now in the well. We thought that maybe he could get by having to check all of it, but ran out of stuff to do. So we're here in
That's
the well.
a vanilla boss key.
Oh, is it really? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Huh. Well, that's exciting. We do have to visit the manager today. We need another small key.
You would want to visit it anyway because, hey, maybe it has your bow if it doesn't have that small key, but you
True.
know.
True.
Nope, just got a key.
Devin, unfortunately, did not get Big Oron Sword, hasn't yet gone to Ice, which is good because there's nothing in Ice, but sad because Big Oron Sword was there. So it's gonna have to, you know, game a little bit harder on Bongo.
Yeah, we're gonna see some sick hook strats, y'all. And Kinra, that hammer was in DC map chest.
1 shot, 1 kill. That was amazing, Devin.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, really, really clean. I've seen runners really struggle with getting the setup for that before.
Plop gonna get rewarded with a scale right here.
And I really wonder if that scale's gonna drive Plop to maybe go adult and go check Water Temple at least.
Did he pick it up already?
I don't
know.
think so.
I don't know.
No, because I think it's here on Dead Hand.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, just missing the 1 cycle on Bongo. It's very tight with the Master Sword.
Oh, but that was, I mean, that was pretty clean for not having a bow.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Devin gamed there. I hate doing Bongo with the hook shot, so long shot is even worse.
Yeah, I actually remember when I started watching Zooter, Daredevin was one of the first runners that I looked at and was like, wow, that's a really good player. So it's really exciting to sort of see how much his execution has improved over the years.
Oh, that's cute. But he's one of the first. I like that.
Yeah, he was one of the first that I remember really watching, and
Yeah.
there's scale for LePlopeur.
Yay! So that's Shadow down for Devin, rewarded with a boomerang for his troubles. And go do Jabu now? Not gonna find the long shot there. But can definitely do it if he wants.
Yeah, and with not much direction, that might be at least good thinking time for Daredevin to kind of plot out what the next steps are. You know you're going to have to go back child at some point. The only thing that sucks is not having Sarias to do child cleanup.
Yeah,
But
he's probably thinking about ice as well.
true.
He knows, well, should know that Longshot isn't there, but could be thinking that it's a bow in ice, as we perhaps thought could have happened.
And with that scale, LePlopeur might actually go do domain checks really quick. I think that's what this is.
Yeah, that's smart. Domain is known to have items when you don't have items. I don't know how to put this. I feel like it always has something when you don't check it.
Yeah. And also, LePlopeur probably wants to know what's in that Zora shop that unfortunately he
True.
was not able to open.
True, I'm sure that's on his mind.
Goron
hint.
City is our last foolish. Great hint.
That's a really good hint.
Well, that removes one Saria song check for LePlopeur.
Yeah, and he already did Skull Kid. So that's it, right? Yeah.
Oh, he already did it? That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, clearing Child Goron City is always a smart plan. So I don't blame him for doing it before the hint. It's just unfortunate. Alright. Devin gonna get hammer.
It's just straight up, I think, going to finish the Dongo's Cavern. Show us
Yeah.
a few checks that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Smart play. Lots of checks. Pretty quick.
Yeah, the longer we go without seeing Longshot, the scarier the possibility of Longshot in water is for DareDevin, because I don't know when DareDevin goes back for Man on Roof.
Yeah. Yeah. Where could Longshot be? Water, of course. Forest.
Yeah, deeper into DC. So, I mean, DareDevin could just stumble across it here.
Mm-hmm.
Plop, meanwhile, is showing us Frogs 1, another check that we have definitely not seen. What do we get?
Just a
Nothing.
bloopy. Yeah.
Frogs 2 was already hinted dead, so that is all we're gonna get from the Frogs today.
Yeah, Plop is doing those checks that always burn people right now. Just smart. That's what I'd be thinking about right now. Not much direction.
I mean, I'd be thinking about finding that last path hint.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 8 skulls for DareDevin. I will say that Devin going back for 10 skulls might jog his memory that, like, oh, hey, I didn't check Man on Roof, so that could be his out.
Yeah, that would be good. Yes, it was nothing. I don't know if that feels good or bad for Plop. Probably bad.
I think Devin definitely peaked the end of bridge chest here because evidently it's nothing.
Yeah, I remember Plop peeking it. I wasn't looking at Devin.
I love that Devin was so confident in his bomb chew strat that he would rather do that than take the time to pull out bombs to just drop them into the eyes.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if it's faster.
I think with the menuing, it's probably a little faster, but Purple's right, it looks cool.
That's true. That's true. It does look cool. Is this the corner pole too? No. Damn.
Nothing on Zora's Domain diving here.
Hmm.
Nothing on top of King Dodongo as well.
So
Devin is finally caving and pulling out bombs.
yeah, so if there is a long shot here, it's gonna be on King Dodongo. Otherwise, DareDevin might be in for a bow!
Oh my god!
Whoa! See what I mean about domain?
Scale was available 5 ever ago.
Yeah.
Scale was in the well. ZL locked.
Which was obnoxious to get to, but absolutely in logic.
Yeah. And we've
Yeah,
had
it was just on Melon. That's not
bombs
obnoxious. Well, okay,
forever.
thanks to Prelude, yeah.
Yeah. So that's great.
Oh, that's a whole chain. Oh.
Yeah, so now LePlopeur is going to be able to go do forest.
Yes,
And,
which is
yeah.
a candidate for long shot. Thank you, King Dodongo, for the Stone of Agony.
Yeah, so even though Daredevin is a whole shadow ahead, which is admittedly a lot of time, Shadow is a long dungeon, being able to start chaining some things, because LePlopeur will be able to go do forest depending on what he finds. Maybe he'll go dip into water, and I will be surprised if he doesn't find the long shot on the way.
Yeah, with that bow, we now have forest. We have the beginning of GTG and the statue room. So we've actually got like a bunch of checks now.
Yeah, which might also push LePlopeur out to cross.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I think that Plop now realizes, maybe, that the Lost Woods path has to be that lens. And so should be thinking about crossing as well.
Yeah, Toma, Daredevin definitely has checks over Plop at this point. I really think it's going to come down to does Devin remember to go get that man on roof, which at this point we're not seeing any indication that he is. And admittedly, he might not need it. He does have gold scale.
Yeah, if Devin can find a way to that bow, and Longshot is just behind bow, then we'll be fine. By we, I mean Devin will be fine. But is gonna have to, and probably will make his way to Child Domain, because he has the Rang and the Rudos letter. I just don't know when.
Yeah, likely soon with Devin running out of places to go as adult.
Yeah. Oh, Ferrars.
Good find.
Love it. Yeah, I don't know exactly what Devin has left in this adult.
And actually finding that Ferrors might push Plop more out towards GCG because and Spirit, because he can drop Ferrors out at Spirit even though he doesn't have Requiem.
Yep. Yep.
And both Hovers and Rudos were in the same room, so even if LePlopeur gets out of there, I don't think he's going to be punished for it after that room.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure that's all, well, that's all we know we need from Spirit right now. Alright, Longshot can't be there. That's all we need, right, is Longshot?
At this point, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Skygoro making a good point in chat. Devin hasn't been to adult SFM at all. Doesn't have Minuet. Which is funny. Yeah, Skyrius. Sora shop at OGC.
Yeah, that means Daredevin's got a bit of walking ahead for him after getting that bow.
Yeah.
But, you know, what would OT be without a little bit of walking?
Exactly. It's a hiking game.
The original walking simulator.
Yeah, exactly. Devin remembering his TCG hint. Very smart.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this race because I do think Daredevin's a bit ahead, but there's a lot of ways that this could turn real nasty real quick for him. So it feels really tense. It's until someone finds a long shot, I don't think we're gonna know which way this game goes.
Yeah, and even then, like, they're both eventually gonna do the checks because they're, at least for Plop, Lens is hinted, so should go to Spirit, and Devin should do Child Domain on his way to Jabu. So they both have the ability to win this race. I just don't know where Longshot is. But I don't think either of them really are out of it. Oh my god, the boys. Hi. Wow.
Yeah,
I forgot.
and Plope also got a very nice, just like last second hit on that fire torch to be able to melt the
Yeah.
ice switch.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. Hello, Boss Key. Okay, I think this is... Okay, it's either Devin is going to Ice or Devin is going to SFM and getting Minuet.
Could possibly route SFM into ice.
Storms first. That's fair. Gonna get the Goron City Foolish here, which will be nice before he goes Child again, so he doesn't worry about Goron City at all. Yeah, especially if he does go Ice and gets Saria's, he won't have to worry about that, so that's nice. He's not doing the things that I said he was doing.
Oh,
That's
nothing
okay.
useful in Forest Temple for LePlop, though.
This has felt like a pretty fast forest. Oh, I guess Plop
It
already did part
has.
of it, right?
Yeah, he has.
Okay.
But the thing is, so far, there was just no really useful item in that temple.
Yeah. Classic.
Ooh, DareDevin is showing us adult fishing. I don't think we've seen that one yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
can't
don't
remember.
think we have.
Could be another bow for him. That would be a bailout.
That would be nice.
And a half.
Plop did it way earlier. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that does not surprise me with how long Plop stayed adult.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Especially with fishing not being in like Hylia, I'm getting extra mixed up. It's like, okay, did we go there as child or did we go there
Yep.
as adult?
Yep. Bo was in Child Domain.
Yep. Domain Zora, Zora's Domain diving minigame.
Yeah, and we expect that Devin will get it when he does Jabu. But he will do that as Child. Because you have to do the diving game as Child.
Big chest?
Bow number 2. No, it's the case.
No Kokiri sword.
Okay.
It's useless.
Oh.
Extra useless with Open Deku today.
People like to say that it's useful for Jabu because you need less sticks. I've now heard that twice. So, yeah.
That was a slick setup for for jumping over Mido's head without ever pulling out the hook shot. Okay.
Yeah, it really was. I don't know how he did that. That was cool.
Dastar saying that's definitely not a bow, but it could be an arrow if you try hard enough.
It could definitely
Well-
be an arrow. Just put it in there.
I think those are called darts.
Huh.
Devin
Yeah.
now starting to collect skulls feels bad, kinda.
Yeah. Hopefully he won't do too many before he finds the bow, but you know, long shot could be on 20 skulls. Cack path to Morpha.
Yeah, if it is on 20, Daredevin's gonna get a couple of skulls here in ice, might be able to route in the rest. Toffel saying possibly after Jabu. LePlopeur only needs 2 more.
Yes. And can get the one from Cack. And there's another skull somewhere, I'm sure. I'm confident. Yeah, I mean, I think that Devin probably assumes that Ice Cavern just has Sarias, which is obviously true. But we are searching for a bow on his side, and, well, yeah. Also, you don't want to come back here. You're right here. It's fine. Long shot could be anywhere. It can't be in ice.
Yeah.
Or Jabu.
Because that's long shot locked. Wait, is it still? Yeah, it is because hover boots. Hover boots are behind are in adult spirit temple.
Yeah.
Additionally, that means it can't be somewhere like Child Spirit because Child Spirit is locked behind Burning Cack today. Which we needed those hover boots to go do Shadow.
Yes.
So that crosses off a couple of potential locations. Oh, here's a check we haven't seen. We're getting adult shooting.
Where was this again?
The windmill.
The windmill. Okay.
So yeah, this is LePlopeur finishing up the Oh!
Okay. So long shot is bow locked here.
Oh no.
This is just tipped significantly in LePlopeur's favor.
Yes. Yes, it has.
Oh no.
And the bow is hook locked. This is ugh.
Everything in Child is hook locked.
Yeah, because everything is behind that prelude, which is mandatory to get to Temple of Time. Imagine prelude being a path item, because that's what we got today.
Love it.
Yeah, indoor ER I think is like one of the only instances in this tournament that Prelude could be path.
Prelude does have logical explanations in these settings. Prelude is directly hinted in a path location, but it is so Benji is asking, explain. We had a Kakariko path to Goma. As you may have noticed, Kakariko did not, in fact, have a slingshot. There was a slingshot in Danpei digging in Danpei race in the graveyard, but Kakariko did have a hook shot, which was necessary together with our spawn location, random spawn location in Death Mountain Crater, to get to the Crater Song, which gave us Prelude, which gets us access to Temple of Time, which is necessary to get to Child to be able to do Deku Tree. Yeah, it's that kind of day.
Yeah. Additionally, our bow was on Zor's domain diving. Daredevin is going to get that because the benefit of going early spirit is Daredevin did get that Ruta's letter, is going to be able to go Jabu and is going to check those things on the way. But
Devin is also missing iron boots. Man, wouldn't it be hilarious if there was another bow down here in Icy Waters and he couldn't get to it?
Oh,
it's a hard piece.
Wow, that's the first time I think I've ever seen the peak for Icy Waters. That was so clear.
Good job.
I know. I was like, that's a heart piece. We do not, Ventinor.
We do not have a central pillar hint, no.
Yeah, so if Central Pillar is boss key, that is really bad for Daredevin, because we're pretty sure Daredevin forgot about Man on the Roof, possibly got mixed up because the potion shop entrances and exit were literally reversed today.
Which was very silly. We had a good laugh about that.
It was.
It was incredibly silly, but someone did mention earlier that that could have mixed him up. I am going to step away really quickly while our runners are ray tracing each other's steps. I will be right back.
Hi, Sadie. Did we see Rudead Grotto? I don't remember.
I don't know. I
But it was nothing.
Yeah, it's not relevant.
Yeah. I do wonder if Plop is thinking about crossing. I guess we'll see what happens when he walks into field if he calls Epona.
Like if he does think about crossing, that is going to he is calling Epona. That is definitely going to be an important inflection point in this seed. Is just him getting across the desert, even if he does get a training ground, even if he does go across and does all that nonsense. Well, he might show us the bowler checks. He might show us horseback archery as well, which would probably give us some information. But it looks like he is rather headed south. He is headed for Water Temple.
Yeah.
Which, based on the rules that I keep repeating, not a bad choice. Do progression dungeons first before you do anything else.
Yeah, I agree with this. I personally would not keep going in water after I found the boss key, but that's because I am a known water and fire hater.
You wouldn't be wrong in this case, I think.
Yeah. So hopefully afterwards we get back on Epona and we go to GTG, which will eventually lead him to cross, hopefully.
I am back. Has anything exciting happened?
Well, as you can see, Blob has moved to Hylia. Has decided not to do... I think he, to this day, has not done the windmill check, right? What was in the windmill again? Sunsong. Oh, he has. Yes.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, he did the...
I was thinking about that
Epona
because
thing.
he had Epona and did not do the jump out of London Ranch thing, I think.
Now I will be right back.
Yeah, I do like this call from Plop. Go do water, hope that you find something here, and if you don't find something here, go cross.
You've done a progression dungeon anyway. You've not lost 0 time, yeah.
Virgil, Longshot was on Kakariko Adult Shooting, so that means that you have to get the bow to get it.
Wee.
I think that means that we had 3 items for water all in CAC today.
Kakariko is path to Morpha? You don't say!
No shit, game.
Let me count the ways. Funnily enough, not path to Morpha for the hook shot, just for the long shot. Because the hook shot is path to Goma. Because that's the kind of day we're having.
Ah! This is a seed. I can definitely see why Daredevin had some strong feelings about having indoor entrance randomizer, because this is kind of wild.
Indeed.
One thing that's nice about this routing for LePlopeur is that he is going to be able to buy a bean going out to Jabu, plant it on his way back at the graveyard and then just go nab lights really quickly. Because I'm not
True.
I'm not sure DareDevin's done that yet. Like planted.
Can I also just call out? Good side hop strat here by LePlopeur. Good execution on that. This is harder than it looks. It needs to be pretty precise. Able to side hop from the top layer, top level in Water Temple here to the broken wall.
Yeah, I've definitely seen people miss that jump before, and it never feels good. Also, thank you, chat, for reminding me that you can get that with long shot. I'm so used to people having the pre-planted beans and seeing them use that to get the graveyard check recently.
You can basically get that graveyard check at his leisure. He will probably do it if and when he does Shadow Temple.
Hello. I'm back.
Welcome back, baseball.
Hello, baseball.
What did I miss?
LePlopeur jumping into Water Temple, getting nothing but keys so far.
Awesome.
I think we've seen one junk item. No, actually we haven't. Nothing but keys.
All right. Oh, and another key.
Key number 4.
Wow.
Okay, so
Keys
all
galore. Oops, all keys.
indeed. Temple of Time is in fact not part of Market. Temple of Time is its own region.
Yep. It can be hinted. Path and stuff.
Oh, Temple of Time entrance. Yeah, you're right.
Oh. Mhm.
That is definitely in Market.
All right, Devin. I'm guessing going to Jabu now.
That
Or
would...
chickens.
Oh, that's an out for Devin. It's a risky play, but I get it here. He is really running low on checks. And thinking, oh my gosh, if it was somewhere domain or something, whatever, just along the way, I've probably lost already. So let's try this.
Yeah. So people pointing out that Plop doesn't have Song of Time coming into water, which is true. He does not. It's at Colossus, which he has not been to. So he does not have it. If water is Song of Time locked, well, that would actually be great, because then he'll go to Colossus.
Yeah, he's already set Furor's Wind in here. He can get back here really, really quickly. I just hope that if he does do that, that he takes the time to check Spirit.
Oh. Yeah. Furor's actually, in that case, not great.
Yeah, because unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get back out there without hoofing it.
Yeah. You're right. I hope water is not Song of Time locked. More keys!
That's key number 5.
Oh my god!
So far, 0 items in Water Temple.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you can hear LePlopeur going, oh, where's my Jabu kit?
So 1 item? Okay. Anyway, happy 2 hours.
2 hours. Woo!
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 I love how all of us got silent, possibly waiting for each other to do the shout out.
It's like, well, one of them surely will do it.
One of them's gonna do it. Anyway, thank you so much to our runners today, LePlopeur and DareDevin, for putting on a heck of a show for us. Thank you to our trackers, Skygoro, Tomultak, and Blue Roses, and thank you to our restreamer and comment and one of my co-commentators, SadieSweet. Thank you also to Baseball for joining us in the commentary booth, and I'm Tobias.
And thank
Also,
you,
get to be a
Tobias.
commentator today.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
both of you for having me, and also thank you, chat, for helping us keep up with everything. Our secret tracker today.
Yes, and pointing out things to us because chat is very smart. So thanks, everyone. It's been fun.
Chat is a beast and cannot be trusted, but also pretty helpful.
Yes.
I'm getting nervous with every check Plop does that we're not seeing a boss key.
Where are we? Central
That
Pillar?
is, I cannot do that peak. That looks like a junk item.
It looks like a small brown chest to me.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that peak.
So 2 items out of 4.
Yeah, I like that peak because it's like really obvious if it's the boss key or a big chest.
Yeah, so does that mean that we're Sangha time locked?
Dark Link could have it.
What did we? What? Why is chat saying Devin's bailed out?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
water
bailed out
iron.
because water's not iron's locked. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, here is LePlopeur doing, I think, the last water check he can do, going for a Dark Link.
Yeah, it's just this and River Chest, right?
Yep,
Yep.
exactly. And
Okay.
River Chest is off limits to him currently,
That's
with that being behind Song of Time.
Yeah. Devin's heading to Jabu through Goron City. Knows Goron City is foolish, so we don't have to worry about that. I hope.
Yeah, I try very hard not to be biased as a commentator. I do want to point out that one of Plopeur's little fun facts that we have.
Let me pause you right there. Quick prediction chat. Boss key and River Chest, yes or no? You have 30 seconds to get your answers in.
Bet. Go.
Bet.
Bet.
Go predict.
Okay, I predicted.
You did.
That was so crazy.
3, 2, 1, and timeout. That's 7 in favor of yes, and the yes have it.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Indeed,
Okay.
boss key in River Chest.
Listen to me, Plop. You can't hear me, but you should check Spirit while you're out there, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, what I was gonna say was that Plepeur's been playing Challenge Cup since season 3. And I would really love to see Plepleur like go farther in brackets, just to show that kind of like growth since then. So it's nerve-wracking with this being so close.
Yeah, Devin's been playing, I guess, longer than that. I don't know. Devin has a lot more races played on race time. So
Yeah,
that's
I
kind of
think
surprising.
I think Devin's been around a season or 2 before that.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, Devin's really kind of losing track of his foolishes right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It's definitely on his tracker, and he'll probably feel very silly when he looks at it. It happens.
Is
You
Devin
forget.
just competing for style points at this point?
Maybe.
He's now using true strats in Goron City, despite having bombs literally on his C buttons.
Yeah, it's obvious that Daredevin has a lot more comfort with chew setups and strats than
I think he realized.
I think a lot of runners. I've never seen this many chew strats when you have a bomb bag.
Yeah, I think
I think
he
Devin
realized.
just realized that he's in a foolish location. Yup.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's really trying to figure out what he missed, and he's gonna find it here pretty soon because I think this is Zora's domain dip.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going there now. After
After
he. Yeah. This is fair, right? You know, this is path to Bongo in this place, so I agree with checking Skull Kid. And have more chews, you know? Why not?
Yeah, the one thing that's going to suck for LePlopeur is that he is going to do, I think, all of GTG before crossing.
It's a time investment that Devin also did, so it's not going to cost him anything. And I think he can at least show us the. He can at least show us the bow lock checks that Devin couldn't.
Yep. Yeah, he won't have to think about it anymore after this, which is good. Devin?
Frogs won.
Frogs won! Frogs won. Great, great. Plop now can finish water the superior way.
Objectively, the better way.
Yes.
Correct. We are seeing some more bowlock checks that Devin couldn't show us here. We are going to see horseback archery.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Be kind of funny if that locked a bow and another bow was
Oh,
bow
God.
locked in GTG and there was
Yeah.
just, you know, no other bow than the domain diving available.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bronze pointing out that the big difference between our runners is that Devin's going to be able to just immediately go do Jabu after getting that bow. So is going to be able to route that a little better because LePlopeur is going to have to walk back to Zora's domain, which is not far, but
Yeah, and Devin has all of Shadow completed. Yes, Plop has all of Forest completed. And now that we know that irons aren't required, this race is looking a bit closer than it was a few minutes ago. Especially because that long shot is just in CAC. So it's gonna be a good one, I think.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where Daredevin goes with that bow, because admittedly, CAC archery would not be my first thought of what to do with that bow. My first thought would be to go finish up the GTG checks.
Yeah, first Forest, then GTG, and then be like, what's left? But Devin's done everything except the bow checks, so his re-dip into GTG won't be too long. And CAC archery is known for screwing people over, so I don't know if that makes it easier or worse to check. So. Is Plop unsure about the Lost Woods path? I think so. I mean, Plop knows that it's Lens, because there was nothing else. Shrug? I don't know why he really hasn't crossed, other than that it's a big time sink.
Yeah, admittedly, I don't blame Plop for being confused, because if y'all hadn't spelled out for me, I would also have no freaking clue what's happening with that.
Yeah, I mean, he knows Treasure Chest Game is dead. He checked it. He knows nothing else is in Lost Woods. At this point, it has to be crossing, which he's known for a while. So maybe if he's thinking about it after he finishes GTG, he will check Spirit, expecting hover boots in there. GTG, maybe he's probably just looking for Rang. letter.
Yeah, especially with no Baronade path hint this
Yeah.
seed, which is gross.
Yeah, there should be one. We just haven't found it, I guess.
And speaking of finding things, there's that bow for DareDevin.
So looking at what lies ahead of him, DareDevin has a pretty clear shot now. He's going for Jabu, then he's going for Forest, obviously, because he knows he can clear both of these dungeons, and as I always say, do progression dungeons. But what he needs to be completely in go mode is obviously going to be that long shot, which is on CAC Archery, which is in the windmill today, so not that far off of his usual spot. And, well, Devin is evidently known to skip certain checks in Kakariko, so let's see when he gets back to that.
Yeah, he does have 20 skulls saved up. Has he gone and checked
True.
those yet?
Not
Good question.
sure.
I don't think that he has.
I've seen him check 10, but I haven't seen him check 20.
Yeah, so I could see him going back and checking 20. I think that one thing that is working in LePlopeur's favor is that where that boss key is, DareDevin's going to do the entirety of water just like LePlopeur did, which is going to not necessarily like lose time, but they're kind of equal in that department.
Yes. Yeah,
So this
Devin
is going to come
going
down
for it after this.
Yeah, so it's going to be a matter of when does Devin get that long shot.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go to GTG. Probably we'll do horseback archery. Hopefully
Yeah.
is thinking then about bow checks, and is like, oh, CAC archery, you need a bow.
Yeah, and the one thing about LePlopeur's routing is that there's no questions that he's getting that boomerang because he's going to get the hovers, get Song of Time, go to water, assuming that he goes in and does Spirit. Like, that's our big question mark is, does Plop go do Spirit? If Plop doesn't, that's a chance for Devin to catch up. If Plop does go into Spirit, then I'm kind of leaning towards LePlopeur taking this because I think that it'll be harder for Devin to think to go do CAC archery.
Yeah, and I honestly think that Plop will cross and will go into Spirit, knows that Lens is path because nothing else was there.
Yeah.
Unless he thinks, but because Song of Time can't be path. I mean, maybe that's why he's in GTG. But should realize when GTG has nothing that it's in Spirit.
And Plop is out of here.
Bailnog, that Cactomorpha is actually not unresolved. There's a hook there.
And Devin doesn't know that CAC is path to Goma for actually that first hook. He has it marked as
No,
slingshot.
I think you've seen that.
No, he knows the hint, but he has it as slingshot on his tracker.
That's a lie, though. That slingshot was in Dampe race.
Yes,
That's not
so
in CAC.
he's not thinking about the fact that that hook has already been hinted on a path.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So isn't looking for irons there, obviously. And might not look for long shot there. But if he's thinking about full clear your waths, then Bailnog is right. Did Plop finish water? No. Boss key is on river chest.
Yep, we are Song of Time locked. Plopeur is going to be finishing it soon, and we want to watch him because we want to see if he goes into Spirit. If he doesn't go into Spirit, that's super bad.
I don't see him crossing the wasteland here and not going into Spirit, though.
Yeah, not with 2 items missing.
Yes, Devin did chickens because it's path. But is going to do forest first. So.
I think I think it really comes down to the seed just doing a funny and swapping the front and back entrances of CAC Potion Shop and just that throwing Devin off of his groove. And him just completely brain-holing Rufio at that point.
Yeah, luckily it's not long shot on Rufio, you know. That would be way worse. Will probably still can if he's thinking about CAC, will think about CAC archery.
Yeah.
Additionally, I believe Devin did chickens whenever he was still searching for bow.
He did do
He
chickens.
did,
that's
he
correct.
did.
So it's possible that doing chickens was a bow gamble and not necessarily a full clearing CAC gamble.
Yeah, I don't know. I assumed it was because CAC was path. They both did chickens. But you could be right. I don't know. Plop also getting the Keaton mask. Okay. Where was the skull mask hint?
I know one of them got it. Like, one of them should know you don't need
Huh.
that.
Devin doesn't have it marked on his tracker, so I don't know.
I think that's third bomb back on the R.
That looked like bomb shoes to me.
Oh, it might have been bomb shoes.
Alright, Plop. Get Song of Time. And what do?
And then go back in. Go back in.
You know Lens's path. Forget water.
For 2 seconds. Yes!
Yes! We're good. Yeah,
Okay.
He knows.
Devin is now on a timer.
Yes.
Because Plop's gonna have everything laid out right in front of him. Go do water, go do shadow, get your boomerang, go child.
Toilet was hinted dead, Dastar. That's why
Sorry,
we were talking about you.
Dastar.
Yeah, sorry.
Not just insinuated dead, it was actually hinted dead and
Yes.
not needed to be checked.
Yes. Not even a key. Just nothing.
Dastar, I'm so mad you're not commentating, so I can't stick you in your containment zone for that.
Quadruple comms when?
Contain thyself, Dastar.
He did!
Excellent.
Is he in
thank
there?
You, Dastar. Yes, he is.
Oh, thank God.
It's alright, everyone. We're safe. Dastar is contained, and Daredevin is about to fight Baronade.
Yay! Plop getting the only key he needs in spirit, I think. I love saying things and realizing I don't actually know.
I think
My
that's
life.
the only thing he... yeah, it
In
is
this
the only
room,
one
right?
he needs.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah, Baronade was not wanting to give Devin an opening.
Nope. Devin, well, he has a clear path to the next dungeon. He's going to the forest, but he is also going to the question really becomes, when is he going to get back to Kakariko to get that long shot out of archery? If he does that quickly, we have a race on our hands. If he doesn't, I don't think LePlopeur has many avenues that this could still go wrong for him.
Yeah. Yeah, Devin having Shadow done is huge, especially because the boss key was all the way in the back. So it's gonna take, like, LePlopeur basically can't go mode Shadow in so much as you can go mode Shadow.
Yeah. And you can't really go mode Jabu either, so.
Yeah, so those are both going to be 2 dungeons that Plop's just going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
which will give Devin some time. Not a ton, but a bit.
Yeah, Devin probably just thinking a little bit.
Yeah, Devin might have even double checked his notes, just to see what he might be missing.
Rubber boots for LePlop. Rudo's letter for LePlop. That is it, LePlopeur. You are done here.
He's like,
He doesn't
well,
know
what
it
if
yet.
Rang is here?
Oh, with a wealth of items like this, I mean,
Oh,
you
Devin,
missed that key, yeah.
Devin going to CAC already?
Yeah, that's why I think Devin paused, is because Devin kind of forgot a little bit about that Goron City hint earlier. Might be thinking, okay, what else have I forgotten about?
This is a bit unusual. I don't agree with
He's
this play.
beelining this check as well. I mean, it's a perfect play for him in
It's
this
the
case,
perfect
but
play. I would have gone to Forest, because how many times has Longshot been in Forest? 1 million. So I think it's a bit surprising that he just beelined here. Obviously, it's the right play, as we know. So,
hey,
we certainly
Sadie,
do
check
have a
your
race.
DMs.
Yeah, I mean,
do have a
full clear your
race.
waths. It happened. You know?
Yeah, I'm nervous again for Plop.
Is that Devin in go mode, basically? I mean, he knows where the
Yeah.
light arrows are.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Plop
Devin
is
in
gonna
go
finish
mode.
water and then go to Shadow and get the Rang. Plop has to H change. And now we have to be looking at these small time differences. Yeah, so this is... I don't know who's winning now.
Devin has an entire forest temple ahead of him. I think we will see clearly once Devin is done with forest,
Yes.
because that should give us
Yes.
just about just about a good look at what's left for both of them. Problem for Devin is also he will full clear water, because
Yep.
who goes to river chest
Rush
first?
River Chest. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Light arrows are in graveyard crate, Jolzer. Yeah, rush river chest, right? Because that's
That's
that
a thing, right?
surely is a thing, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, 3 key forest does save some time, I think, if you do it right and do it quickly. So we might see that from Devin here. Who knows?
Auror's was in Forest?
Yeah, I believe so, because Plop got it, and yeah, that's where Plop
Yeah.
got it.
I could have just looked at the note sheet, but I didn't. Yeah, so Devin will get it here.
Morpha's not being nice to LePlopeur today.
Morpha is not a nice boss. She is very mean. Big Goron sword, though. Let's not forget that Plop is 30 minutes ahead. Oh wait, so does Devin. It's even. Oh my god.
Dastar, if you're referring to this, I already fixed it. Ah, I see. The answer is yes.
Okay, Plop
Alright.
beat Morpha. Morpha has a
Plop
bow?
did beat Morpha.
Hi,
That's rude.
Dastar.
Hi,
You-
Dastar. Who let you in here?
You thought you could contain my power?
Oh my god.
Also, hi chat, this is your regular scheduled abuse of power. Bye.
Hi, Dastar.
Nerd!
Okay. You think that's bow locked, everybody? You think?
I think that
I think
might
it
be
might
a
be
little
bow
bow locked.
Yeah, yeah. Cool.
Let me count the ways. Actually, no. I mean, I
No.
could.
Can we get the medallion marked for Plop? Sorry to be so, like, on it.
Yeah, but
I wanna
let's
see
get that let's
progression.
get that tricked. Let's see
Yeah.
that progression. So, what we are looking at here is why is Devin still opening big chests? He has everything he needs to complete the game.
He wanted blue fire.
Evidently.
Plop is still checking entrances.
Okay, yeah, hoping for irons is valid, I guess.
Bronze Noob,
I
he
guess.
does not have lights. Neither of our runners have picked them up from the graveyard chest yet.
But
they
both of them know
stop.
where they are, very clearly.
Unless they mispeaked it. Oh boy.
I mean, I thought it was a rupee, so I would have lost the race. Okay, now Plop's gonna go Shadow, gonna get Rang. The iron boots are on the man on the roof in Kakariko Village. They're not, well, they're logically required, but not hard required this seed.
Oh boy, we are. It isn't as bad as Double Forest, but we are in 2 very long dungeons right now.
I don't
And
know.
the problem is, the puzzle is solved. Like, there's nothing really for us to speculate about. Is the problem?
Yeah.
So
It's
what
hard because No, go
you
ahead.
You first, baseball.
Oh, I was just gonna say Plop has to age change, so I have no idea how long Shadow takes, so I don't know how to time this.
I think I've seen someone say before that it could be like 10, 12 minutes, depending on like key layout and how deep you have to go, and how good your execution is.
And you're going deep here. The manager has the final key.
Okay. And DareDevin's already partway through Forest. Water doesn't have to age change. Yeah. Devin's probably slightly ahead.
Yeah, Schultz are saying Jabu with the age change does take longer than water does. Admittedly, we don't have a serenade, so Daredevin is gonna have to walk down there, but Plop has to walk out to Jabu.
Yeah, no
Well,
serenade.
he will. Well,
Go ahead.
that being said, Devin can ride down to Lake Hylia, whereas Plop really does need to walk to Jabu.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jastar.
Gastar? What? What? That's wild. I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I am already sensing shenanigans. I know what y'all are up to.
It's me and Dastar, of course you do.
Y'all darn Triforce Bliss admin's got something on your
Huh?
mind, don't ya?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what Dastar's doing. I don't know why the
Never mind
Uber
the man
mods
behind
would
the
shoot
curtain.
him. Yeah.
Dastar wants to cause internal strife among the comm team.
That's right. That's right.
Sure.
The thing I was going to say earlier was, since we don't have speculation time, this is just memeing time while we're timing our runners. that's a lot of time.
Oh, someone brought up dungeon shortcuts. You know, dungeon shortcuts are great, except it makes every dungeon feel like the fire temple, where you find the boss key, beat the boss, and then realize 2 hours later that your like boomerang is in deep forest and you never went there. So,
That sounds like my usual Triforce Blitz experience,
well,
honestly.
yeah, exactly. Um, Trust me, we've thought about dungeon shortcuts a lot for League. Ultimately decided against it for the reasons listed.
Yeah, if you all come join our channel, not just to volunteer, but just in general, I have a fun little meme I'm gonna drop there after the seed, because I'm apparently ranking all of our race streamers based on how chaotic we are.
Oh my god.
I might also do it with comms, because that would be funny.
Oh my god, I'm not in the restreamer chat, so I haven't seen it.
Oh no, you haven't.
Post
yeah,
it in off-topic,
yeah,
Sadie. Just
what?
do it.
Okay, I will go do that right now.
This is important.
Not just
Actually,
volunteers off-topic. Just post it publicly. Like this is not in any way sensitive information. So
hold on. I got a better idea.
oh god, she's gonna stick it on restream.
I'm not gonna cover our runners. Don't worry. I'm just going to cover the timer for a second.
Oh, good. Aww.
So there is our restreamer alignment chart. As you can see, it is from lawful to chaotic, and also from
God.
this'll be fun to this is a mistake.
Oh my god. I'm crying about Nistriel. That's so amazing, and it's so perfect. Like,
It's-
that's
I mean,
perfect.
No lies detected, honestly.
No, it's so real. I love this. This is very true.
And I will be posting that on the Discord
Good,
after
'cause
this game.
I'm gonna need it after this moment. So thank you. That was perfect. Yeah, that's kind of crazy how much that works. In the
Mage,
middle of
it
the
was it was just on restream, but yeah, it's going to end up in the off-topic channel in our Discord as well. Exclamation point Discord if you feel like joining that.
Come hang out. Oh, good. Okay, Sadie did it first. Plop is in shadow. Devin is in
Yes,
forest.
indeed. And Devin is about to be done with the boring part of Forest, namely the
Yeah.
bow loop.
Yeah, and now that I see where they both are, I am getting more convinced that Devin is ahead.
Yeah, with being able to ride to Water Temple. I mean, he has to full clear Water Temple. That's also a thing that's happening. Because he's not going to get to River Chest any earlier than this. For Water Temple is friggin' front loaded with keys too. It's
Oh
I
my
think
God.
5 keys before you find a single item.
Yes.
I've never seen such a front-loaded key front-loaded Water Temple.
I know. I forget how many keys are in water all the time. And I was
6.
like, haven't we exceeded by now the number of keys? Because I never see
There
all
are
6.
6 keys plus a boss key.
Yeah. Forest is a cool dungeon. It's true. I was watching a race yesterday, and forest execution was a big part of it. So, forest is cool.
Yeah, Mage is pointing out that Devin's gonna get back a bit of time in that he can set furores at the water boss room before going up to Dark Link, which LePlopeur wasn't able to do because of having furores up at Dark Link. I think by just a little bit, Daredevin's gonna take this.
Aw, getting the butter knife. Yeah, age changing and getting to Jabu is just gonna take too long. But it's still close, so that's good.
I remember one
Yeah.
of the first Triforce Blitz seeds I did. I had to fight Phantom Ganon, and I don't know how people do this fight so cleanly.
Oh, I'm with you. I have died to Phantom Ganon a lot. A lot. So I get it.
Admittedly, not having a shield was part of my problem, and I can admit that. I can admit that now, but...
You know, I'm glad that you realized that. I had a shield and died anyway, though, so...
It took Jackstronomy really, really hammering into my head how important a shield is.
Yeah. There are some people who do forest without shield, and I don't understand them.
These
They're-
people are
Too
Are-
powerful.
too powerful and should be treated with caution.
They're too good at the game. I don't understand.
Or do not fear death.
Either
Yeah.
or.
From Stalfos.
Oh god,
You know?
remind me of the Southos.
Yeah.
So bad without being able to crouch stab.
Yes.
I kind of always forget that you can't crouch stab if you don't have a shield. So I'll go try to
Yep.
crouch stab and it'll be like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I have made a huge mistake.
I'm in danger.
Anyway, Devin is done with Forest Temple, is calling his horse, and is now riding over to Water Temple. A Water Temple full clear takes, I would guess about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
and
Plop needs to H change, do Jabu, and do and then both of them need to get their light arrows off of the graveyard ledge. I think this is Devin's to lose at this point.
yeah, that age change from LePlopeur is really unfortunate at this point.
Though Plop has a routing advantage, he will get the light arrows quite obviously before he goes and changes ages here. He will just be out of the Shadow Temple and immediately get those, I think.
I hope so.
Yes.
So that saves him some time.
Yeah, hopefully he's thinking about it.
Oh, and Plop not even bothering to drop the pillar, just gonna scarecrow across.
Yep. This is the fastest way.
I mean, if you have Scarecrow set up, you might as well use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Devin has hit the go mode light on his personal tracker, and so has Plop, so I think they both know where lights are, or they just always hit that when they're in glow mode. But think they know.
I don't think they do. No. So they do know where
Yeah.
those light arrows are.
Yeah.
There we go. That was super clean from LePlopeur, which gains a little bit of time on Daredevin, who had a little bit of a rougher time.
Yeah, having that big Goron sword for this fight is really nice. It just makes it much more consistent to get the one cycle.
I don't see a chance of Devin going Dark Link Loop after first check, specifically because he's doing Gold Scale Water. That kind of limits you as to the order of operations a little bit.
Yeah, I hope our runners are interested in coming in for an interview, because I'd be really interested to hear how they feel about this seed. This is the kind of seed where it doesn't matter which runner you are, I think you feel a little bit behind.
Yeah, I mean, they both found the bow pretty late, when in theory you could have gotten it earlier. So they probably both were like, oh no, my opponent has the bow.
And there is lights for Plop.
Alright, Plop is in go mode.
Jabu does. The good news is LePlepeur's not going to stop to do any checks in Jabu, which is going to gain back a little bit of time.
Did we see any big chests in Jabu?
I think we saw one.
Okay. So he'll save like 30 seconds.
I could be completely wrong about that, though.
I don't watch Jabu, so I wasn't looking.
It's like if you don't look at the fish doesn't exist.
It can't hurt me.
It can't swallow you and trap you down there with its parasitic insides.
Yeah, yeah.
Yikes. To quote Animaniacs, "Mwah! Good night, everybody."
I'm gonna say yes, Bronze Noob.
Yes, all you need is 2 keys, but you also need the water raised, and kind of Gold Scale Water is a bit limited in order of operations. It tends you it pushes you towards doing things in a certain order, and Dark Link Loop is definitely the last on that list.
I like that Plop has the mask on. I appreciate that.
Just gonna end this match in swag. We've seen
That's
a lot of swag
That's right.
this game.
We really have, and some like really good routing and interesting strategies from the runners. It's been a good match.
Yeah, between DareDevin's bomb chew strats that we got to see a ton of, and also the way that LePlopeur used save quits to kind of go check market, to go check Zora's domain with that bottle, or attempted to check 2 Zora's domain checks with a single bottle blue fire. But those are really cool things that, like, I just didn't know you could do some of those things.
Yeah, it was quick thinking for sure.
Yeah, I think it's always impressive when runners really take into account their spawn when it's a random spawn and use that to their advantage, which I think Plop definitely did well. It's something that runners often forget about is the spawn. He drafted it, so
Yeah.
he should be good at it.
Oh, missing that hover for DareDevin.
Oof. Lost a bit of time here.
Yep. And again, this is tight. DareDevin still hasn't picked up those lights, and Plop already has, so going to have to route that in as well. It's really going to come down to execution.
Yeah, with Nocturne, Devin can just like pop on over.
Where's
Get the
the
lights.
adult spawn at?
Well, we have Prelude and Temple of Time is in the market.
Crater.
Oh,
So,
right.
One is in Crater.
yeah.
Yeah, you can come out of Temple of Time, you just can't go into Temple of
Yeah.
Time.
That's right.
Yep. This is Devin now in the Darkwing loop. Will take maybe another 2 minutes to find that boss key.
Yeah, and Jabu, we just started on the left side of our screens, so...
That being said, Plop had slightly more optimized routing. I don't think Devin set Furor's Wind in front of
Oh.
Morpha's door, just
No.
like Plop did.
Interesting.
Yeah, so after grabbing that key, Devin's gonna have to save quit to get back there.
Yeah, Furor's gonna be one of those things that you forget you have. Especially because he got it in Forest.
Yeah, so he hasn't been using it, hasn't really had to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Furor's is definitely faster than saving and quitting. Luckily, Devin, and I think Plop as well. I think they're both on emulator.
We can
So
definitely
it's-
see the frame counter on Devin's side, and I think Plop is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like virtual console. He's not displaying any frame counter.
Yeah. I haven't noticed you need the classic controller.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any frame counter.
Yeah, so Devin resetting is obviously longer than Furor's Wind, but not too bad on emulator.
Indeed.
I think it's retro arc for Devin. Oh, I thought he got that. I guess not. Alright, then we get the hour-long Morpha cutscene.
Yeah, sometimes what I like to do whenever I'm tracking is I will click whatever medallion's gonna be lit up on and off to be like, oh, it's incoming. And I realized recently that doing that during the Morpha scene means it is flashing for freaking ever.
Yeah. I always like, if I'm clicking the water med, I click it when they beat Morpha so I can like get up and walk away. Because I know I have like 2 whole minutes. I don't know, Narvel. One of them is.
The lake filling is load bearing, I think. For some reason, the lake filling cutscene can't really be skipped without, you know, breaking things, breaking the state of the state of the game in some fundamental ways. Anyway, Devin is done with Morpha and is now warping to the Nocturne pet to get his light arrows. Meanwhile, Plop is just heading into the Baronade, into the final few rooms before Baronade. Plop might be 2-3 minutes behind here, maybe.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Plop's probably going to be, like, getting to the Ganon fight right about whenever DareDevin finishes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a close race. At least mostly because they appeared to take different routes. So it was harder to tell who was ahead. But that made it fun. So.
Yeah, it's been very exciting this seed whenever they had that early divergence with LePlopeur staying child for as long as he did, and it really seemed like that was going to pay out more in the long run. But ultimately, DareDevin making the call to cross sooner allowed for some better late game routing.
Yeah, I think the heads up, hey, Lens's path, really worked out for Devin. Yeah, ultimately not having the irons ended up saving Devin, like, I don't know, 30 seconds from having to check peak central pillar. Yeah, it didn't really do anything. Maybe just put some slight panic on to be like, ooh, what if boss key's on central pillar? But it wasn't.
Oh, this is so tight.
Yeah, Devin luckily has double defense. Coming in handy right there.
For sure.
Yeah, and Plop going adult right now going to be hot on DareDevin's heels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, Ganondorf.
All right, do your evil villain speech. And then throw a tantrum about it.
I like that Devin still has 2 bottles of blue fire at this point. Very nice.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah.
Two, three, 4, 5. There we go.
That is Ganondorf down
Perfect.
for DareDevin. All that leaves to do now is beat up a pig. And then that's most likely going to be, unless something truly terrible happens, a game in favor of DareDevin. Nothing's lost, of course. LePlopeur is going to have the chance to equalize the series, force a game 3 later on.
Yes, this is only game 1, and during brackets, matches are best of 3.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see, obviously in game 2, not in the interview, if they'll be changing up their draft strategy at all. I wonder if Devin will just ban interiors. I would.
Honestly, very possible from DareDevin, although did manage to pull out a win.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Devin or LePlopeur that banned trial. Oh, it's right up there. Devin banned dungeon keys.
That's fair. Key rings and Keezy gets messy pretty fast.
Right, and that is the final hit on Ganon with an arm's reach for DareDevin. All that's left to do is have Zelda render the assist here. GG's in favor of Devin. And Devin finishing in first place here with a time of 2 hours, 58 minutes flat.
Nice. Sub 3.
Sub 3 indeed. All seeds can sub 3, not all seeds do.
But this
Yeah.
one barely did.
Yeah. Yeah, great execution from both runners.
Just
Great
as-
race.
Just as Devin finishes the Ganon fight, LePlopeur starts his. He is going to finish this one out.
Makes sense. You're this close.
Yeah.
Practice your Ganon
Might as
fight.
well.
Yeah, and Devin is gonna join us. Is gonna take a moment to breathe. That was an intense race. I do not blame him. Sorry about the typing noises.
Someone's a fan of their mechanical keyboard.
I love my mechanical keyboard. Are you kidding me?
Best investment ever. I finally found a good ergonomic mechanical keyboard. Alright, let's drag Devin in here.
Hi, Devin.
GG's, Devin. Welcome.
GG's.
Thanks, guys. What? What? I can't even talk, dude.
What happened?
You
there?
were great. You did great.
How close was it?
Literally.
Plop is currently in phase 2 of the Ganon fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ah, dude. I cannot believe it. I should have lost. I checked Foolish Goron City, dude. Like, my brain was overflowing the entire game.
Yeah, I know you
Yeah.
had some
Yeah.
strong opinions about having to do indoor ER.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that seed overall?
It wasn't terrible, I guess. It would have been truly terrible if irons were required, because I have no idea where they were. And
Oh.
You memory
Oh.
hold them.
I what?
GG's to LePlopeur finishing in second place as well. Time of 3 hours and 18 seconds. Yeah, so the game did a funny, you might remember, when it swapped around front and back entrances of Kakariko Potion Shop.
Oh, it made me not go back. No, wait.
Made you not check Rufio.
No shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
And you Rufio had iron boots?
Yeah.
Rufio had your iron boots. Could have had those from the very beginning.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I totally forgot. It's like, oh yeah, I wanted to go here anyway. That's convenient. Also, that's really funny. And then like, let's just move on. The
Yup.
entrance is just fucked with my brain, dude. But at
Yeah,
least it was entertaining, I suppose.
It was very
Yeah.
entertaining.
Dude, gold scale, biggest bail.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what we were
official.
thinking,
It
too.
was a 2-minute, 18-second difference.
Okay, my opponent probably checked central pillar, so you have to subtract central pillar, and yeah, I have to add a central pillar to my time and Rufio, and then it's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Plop
also
peaked it.
you had both of you had your bows pretty late, but yours was at 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, that was really late. I figured it was I figured Longshot was available because like I did this funny thing where I crossed super early because of like I had all the tools to beat Spirit, and Lens was path to Bongo. I was like,
Mhm.
I know that I don't have Longshot, but I know my hovers are in Spirit. So I went and then got hovers and the letter on top. I was like, okay, um, Forest is locked by that, most likely. So my Longshot is not going to be in Forest. And then I kind of ruled out a couple of places where Longshot could not have been. Like, where was the first hookshot again?
CAC Open Grotto.
So there was 2 hook-shots in Kag. And I just
Yes.
like I thought I made a mistake. Like I was after job where I was committed to go and do like Lake and set up Scarecrow, right? And then I was like, after the Baronade fight, I was so tilted. Fuck Baronade. Sorry, but that was messy as hell. And then I played Prelude, and then I realized, oh no, I made a mistake. And then I was like, okay, no. Kak is path to Morpha. I don't remember if I found the first hookshot there or not. Might have been somewhere else. Let's just go and check Kak with the bow I just found. And then Longshot was in Kak. Like, oh boy.
Yeah, that ended up
The
being
yeah,
a really good
the
play.
first hook shot, by the way, yeah, that was your perfect play. That saved you a seat, honestly. I think.
It did.
I mean, where else would I have gone? I would have like gone to Lake from domain, and then I would have checked Kak shooting the next thing after going it all. But that trip to like setting up Scarecrow and like checking the lake entrances, that
Yeah,
could
I
have
think
cost me.
I
Yeah.
think you forgetting that Hookshot was in CAC was actually kind of critical because if you had remembered and if you had found those irons, you probably
Oh
would
my
have
god,
less
the
likely.
irons too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I was committed. Like, I had done chickens 10 and 20. I had checked all the entrances, got
Mhm.
all the fairy fountains, and like, I'm gonna do the last check in CAC, no matter what.
Yeah.
And it made sense. So CAC was actually path to Morpha 3 times because
Yes,
both
it
hookshot
was.
and
Well, one of the
No,
paths was
Kak was path to Morpha 2 times.
yeah.
The hook shot was actually path to Goma.
where was the slingshot again?
The
Graveyard.
slingshot was in Dampe digging. Sorry, not in Dampe digging, Dampe race.
Why did he need
The
hook
hook shot was path to Goma because you needed the hook shot to get across the bridge in Crater to get Prelude to get to Temple of Time
to go
because that's
child?
the only way to go child. Yeah.
I did not see that. Like I didn't need to. I was just like I did a mistake when drafting. I wanted to like I saw indoors and I was like, okay, how do I counteract this? I just pick a dot start. And that doesn't work if my opponent still has a pick for minor setting left and then just chooses random spawns. Right. And I just like out of all the things I didn't want to mess with indoor shuffle is finding Temple of Time.
Mhm.
Like at all. Turns out
All right.
it didn't matter. But yeah, I admit that the spirit play was ballsy as hell. But like I don't know
GG's
if that
Paw.
actually made any difference.
Yeah,
GG's.
It did. It
the
did.
spirit
It
play
did.
did. You thinking, well, knowing, I guess, that the path to Bongo was the lens, and going there was critical, I would say.
So like well like it was still really close. So like if I
Yes.
don't do that spirit play and play the rest normally, I would lose, right? Well
It
like
was
Hard to say.
a string of decisions that both of you made, and I think both of you played really well. GG's,
Yes.
Plop.
GG's.
Thanks. GG's DareDevinX.
dude, I'm such a mess right now.
I mean,
my
you could.
brain
I can tell that you are still very very on edge from this seed.
I was trying to write stuff down. Like one of my biggest weaknesses, I'm gonna admit this right here. So for everyone on Challenge Cup to hear, one of my biggest weaknesses is writing stuff down. I take forever because like I have to stop, basically stand still and write stuff down because I can't remember it for too long. And then also I have to lay down the controller and type it and stuff, right? And that's really slow. My second weakness is that, well, ties into the little bit of this. The first point is that I just can't really remember too many things at once. And like writing entrances down is like a help, I guess. But like remembering like if I actually found something and where on my notepad it is. Maybe I'm gonna like order them alphabetically next time. Maybe that does help, I don't know. But like this was like not like this was probably like the least fun I had with this game, like maybe ever. Yeah, but I guess I chewed through it somehow. And like you probably saw that like I was doing Foolish Goron City for no reason. Just because like on top of all of the like things I had to keep in mind where Longshot can and cannot be, and what I still have to find, that my brain was just full to the brim. And I couldn't remember that I had written down a Goron City. Like, not even looking at the tracker helped me remember that. And then it would also start to affect my execution. Like, you would see I would make minor mistakes, like, literally everywhere. And, like, I don't know, walking past the Blue Powan forest and stuff. Like, oh boy.
Anyway, LePlopeur, what was your thoughts about the seed? How do you like it?
I like it pretty good. My biggest mistake was I wanted to skip GTG, but because my first win was in Water Temple, I didn't dare to do it, and I should have done it. We had lens pass to Bongo, and we have the whole Shadow Temple behind it. So
Also, I figure you did Forest rather early.
not that
Because you had
much.
Feroz.
I went in without the bow, and then I went back Child, and I full cut Child. That's when I had my bow to do the Forest Temple.
Well, then you had Feroz before crossing that I would imagine is like pretty big.
And that's why I really wanted to do like Water Temple, then put it in GTG and just rush straight to Spirit Temple. Unfortunately, you need to cross to finish Water. So I decided to put it in Water Temple instead and full clear GTG on my way. But also,
that means you had the bow. No,
I'm also
did you have the
slow
bow?
at taking notes, and my brain is a bit messy. So when I'm taking a hint at Temple of Time or at SFM, I pretty much write them down one by one, and I pause the time that I write them down, and then I get back to the game. So depends on how much time you have between the hints, but also takes some time. It makes it even worse with the entrance. So I still like the settings.
Are you playing on VC by any chance?
No.
Okay. Because I had this realization that because you have to enter a lot of loading zones, VC is actually better suited for indoor shuffle seats. But don't tell anyone.
Some for Grotto ER, but I still like those settings.
I don't mind grottos as much. Grottos don't mess with my brain that much. Indoors is a nightmare.
Indoors is fine. The only one I don't really like is Overworld. And every time I had it, I I was like, "Fuck this game." But,
Well, at least Overworld is not part of this.
I would have probably never picked it, or maybe ban it every time. Because
I don't think like if there was a possibility, like either I would always ban it, or I would just not play the tournament.
Yeah,
like, Overworld
ER is terrible.
It is truly terrible.
Indoor ER is enough of like brain melting for me. I have a hard enough time keeping track. Overworld ER would just be a disaster. So I agree with that.
Right. I'm just going through my notes here, trying to ask, trying to look for interesting things to still ask you, LePlopeur, but it's. Do you have any questions about this seed, about anything we maybe are able to answer with the benefit of having seen both of you run this?
Oh,
Is
I
there a
actually
pass
have
for
a question.
Baronade?
Sorry,
we
what was
did
that?
not see a path to Baronade.
We did not see the fifth path then, right?
No.
Nope.
I wonder where it is, like back of lake, maybe?
Probably.
My guess is back of lake.
Back of lake
or
is
Cow
what I'm
Grotto.
thinking, yeah.
Or Castle 2 or 3. Neither of you
Yeah.
checked. No, I think one of you checked Castle 2, but nobody
didn't.
checked Castle 3.
And have we seen the third bow?
Did we see the
No.
skull mask hint?
Yes,
We
it was
did.
dead.
I don't know where it was.
I mean, of course it was dead. Because by the time we would get Requiem, I would be in go mode. And you need Requiem to reach the mask shop as child. Well, you don't
Yes.
need to reach the mask shop
It
as
is
child.
in
Though,
logic
because
as adults.
you could actually like cross, get your Keaton mask, go child, trade in the Keaton mask, and then go across again for the skull mask. Oh, I hate that.
Oh,
I hate
Oh
that.
my god!
That
You
would
are
have
been
not wrong. That is
terrible.
absolutely logically possible.
Oh,
And I think
I hate this.
it was possible to seed, but it turns out it was nothing. Fortunately, also, why was that the last hint that like people would find? I had no idea where it was.
Yeah, our note taker actually did not catch exactly where that was, but we're pretty sure we saw it. It would have been pretty early in the seed somewhere.
oh, okay. I'm gonna ask my question. Plop, you knew that Market was foolish, and you were in Deku, and you went to Market, to check the entrances. I'm guessing because your time of day was currently night, so you wanted to check the entrances. I guess I was just wondering, what did you want to know was foolish in Market? Like, why would you check all those entrances?
It's just that my brain didn't work perfectly. I was searching
Oh.
for the windmill.
Oh, okay.
Because it could be in Market, and you can logically need Song of Time to get it as adults.
Right.
And
Okay.
by the time I went back to Deku 3, I was like, wait, 7-8 is on all dungeons. It can be in Market.
Okay.
So I pretty much checked the entrance for nothing. But,
Okay. I was just wondering if there was like some cool thing I wasn't thinking of. But that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, we were really interested, Plop, because at least I've never seen some of the saving and quitting you did to check entrances, like saving and quitting to Market, and then whenever you were heading out to Ice, unfreezing King Zora, saving and quitting so you got your blue fire back, and then trying to go check the Zora shop that way, which unfortunately the blue fire did you dirty there, but that was a really cool strat that none of us would have thought of.
What actually was in the Zora shop?
it was nothing.
House or something.
Okay, I never went in.
I wanted to check it because
That's
I
probably
haven't
a
seen Bomb Shoveling, and it was 2 checks.
Yeah.
And as I was on my way to Ice Cavern, I was like, yeah, I might have checked that. But I messed up my left flick, and when I pull out my blue fire, I didn't freeze the shop.
You dropped
But
it.
that fear
did nothing-
of
did
Bomb
nothing.
Shoveling being there is what led me to domain as child to get my bow like that. So it's not that bad that I failed to unfreeze it.
Bowling, but bowling was in the market, wasn't it?
Probably
Yeah,
yes. I
it
never
was.
found
It wasn't. It wasn't the bazaar market, so it was considered foolish. I would have known because I checked all of market before finding the hint.
Well,
I think.
I've done
Unless
all
I
of the
did that by
Goron City
accident too.
before the hint. So.
Yeah, I did Goron City after Shadow.
Oh.
That was so wonky. Like I went Spirit. I crossed super early for Spirit, got hovers, and then I had bought a 5-pack of chews from the chew shop in Kokiri, ready to take on Shadow Temple without the bow. And then I had Shadow was actually my third medallion. And then I did Goron City and DC and stuff. That was so wild. I was hoping to find like something, like a bow. Like the bow could have been there, I think. Yeah. With Longshot being required to cross, Longshot you could also just like you would have Longshot guaranteed when you're in Shadow. So beating Shadow with Longshot and without bow was actually in logic.
Yeah, I
Was
was
it though?
afraid.
No, because the Longshot was bow locked.
Yeah, you needed the bow.
But from that perspective, not having the bow could have been
I
behind
didn't
Shadow.
rush across because I didn't want to believe that Lens was passed for Bongo. So
I mean-
I also did just minigame because I didn't have the hint at that time.
Oh yeah.
And then I knew, and then when I got ZL as child, and I had my bottle, I just rushed ice. And right
Yeah.
after ice, I went back child, and I've done Saya stuff. And that's what I got confirmation that you need to cross.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want to cross because I knew you need long shot for that. And I was
Yeah.
searching for the long shot at that moment. Because if I want to, if I were to cross, I wanted to do water tempo on my way. We had iron boots and stuff like that, so I was like, I'm just
Yeah.
doing water on my way.
I guess it kind of really saved me that I didn't get iron boots, because then I was not tempted to dip water, because without long shot I couldn't. I wasn't able. Incredible. Like I could have lost that seed for just forgetting an item in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, the early game was so loaded.
The early game was so loaded, yeah.
All right.
Anyway. I think that just about wraps us up, right, Sadie?
I believe so. So let's just give one last round of applause to our runners. Hold on, I got.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh my
Lovely.
god. Nice.
Yes, thank you both for agreeing to let us restream this match. We wouldn't be able to if we didn't have your permission, and it was a tight one. Shout out to our trackers, Sky, Goro, Toma, Touch, and Blue Roses for keeping track of what the heck was happening today.